Hello, everybody. I don't know who everybody is at this moment. Um, I do want to let you know there's no one here yet. But I do want to let you know that I don't have a secondary device to check chat on. So I'm not really sure where it went. So, but when Mel gets here, hopefully she'll be here soon. When Mel gets here, I'm going to have her put on the chat on the screen so I can see it. So we'll see how that goes. And I've got it going on my TV, so I will be able to see some of the chat, but I can't scroll, so I can't see any backwards comments or whatever. And on here, for some reason, I can't see the comments because it's so fucking like ridiculous. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just you can't. The page has got some stupid ad stuff going on the top, and it covers the whole entire chat, the chat thing, so I can't check it. So I would like to see who's all in here, and there's nothing on the screen in the TV, so I don't know anybody's chatting. But if somebody were to chat right now, I'd be able to see it. So we got some fun stuff that I think we're going to do this evening. I want to show you guys a few new arrivals, and I'll show you guys the 28 again, tell you a few things about a few of the fish. And Mel's got some stuff going on too, so it should be interesting. And of course, as always, we have uninterrupted, maybe not uninterrupted, but unbound, like topics. Like we can talk about anything. I don't really care. As long as everybody can be a grown up, I'm good with that. So let's have some conversations, people. I'm all totally down for it. So who's here? Somebody say hi. I can see it on my screen, on my TV screen. So we'll see who says hi. I missed Whip's stream this afternoon. I didn't need to. I didn't get a notification. So, but so how are you? How's everybody doing? Oh, hello. We get somebody. Oh, Jesus, of course I can't read. It's Robert. Hello, Robert. How are you? Thank you for being the first person to post this evening or comment, whatever the case may be. Shelton Aquarium Group. Oh, I'm here. Hey, Jeff, show me your fish really quick. Okay, just 1 second. And Henry's here. Way to go. Okay, we have to show the fish real quick while Jeff can be here. So just give me a second. I will try. Oh my God, without falling over. I'll try to get over here and show the fish. I have new fish. That's what we're talking about. I have new fish that I want to show. And I told Jeff if he came, I would show as soon as he came. So that way he could get off and go about his family business. So, but he's he's cool enough to come through. So I'll show what I can. Okay, here we go. This is for the new 75. Well, not the new 75, the 75 with the tetras. Let's see. Okay, here we've got my beautiful electric blue Jack Dempsey. I call him the goblin, the terror goblin right now as we speak, because I don't have a name for him. Where'd he go? Ah. And then here is Gustav, Carlos Gustav Stabi, as I call him. Damn it. This thing's doing stupid shit. So, and then, okay, there he is again. Where is, oh, and there's Sicario. See the lemon Oscar in the back? Oh, this thing's driving me nuts. Oscar, lemon Oscar in the back. There he is. Isn't he pretty? I'm so excited to have him. And as soon as he gets big enough, we'll put him in with Artemis. So, and then here's Savi again, being a little brat. He was sold to me as a blue Akara, and I was a little like iffy about it. But when I looked at the pictures of the blue Akara, they look striped like him, but they have blues and stuff on them. So I was like, well, maybe he just hasn't colored up yet. But yeah, I think I've got a convict cichlid, as they were talking about, as Google showed me. So he's a photo bomber. He likes it. Look, he's coming to photobomb me again. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, there he is, silly boy. And then you've got Sicario over here, the lemon Oscar, who has decided he's going to hide wherever he went. There we go. So what do you guys think? I am going to go sit back down now and try to put this back on the camera. Yes, Jeff, I can see this now. I can't see it before. Did you see the fish? Did you see the fish? Oh, Jesus, this thing fell apart. I had it sitting up and it fell apart. Okay, just bear with me, people. Jeff, did you get to see the fishies? Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think we're good. Let me see if I can push this up a little more. Okay. So, very nice looking fish, said Robert. Thank you very much. I am so excited. I was supposed to get the Oscar last week, but when I went in there, they were acting funny. They were like all laying on their side. They weren't swimming right. They were just acting funny. So I wasn't really comfortable taking them home. And the pet store, rightly so, told me that they weren't comfortable. My LFS told me they weren't comfortable selling them as they were because they were acting funny. So, so I told him, I was like, that's fine. I said, let me keep him awake and we'll put him in quarantine, Medicaid if we need to, see how he's doing. If by Sunday, this was Wednesday, by Sunday, if they haven't improved or if anybody has died, we will order some more. And I was like, okay, great. So I went back the following, I think Thursday, and I had told them I wasn't going to pick him up till Friday. It was Wednesday, sorry. And I had told them that I wasn't going to pick him up till Friday because I didn't have the money. Well, he's the dude that works there. One of the dudes that worked there saw me come in, and he assumed that I was there to pick up the fish. And he brought him to me all back, and he's like, "Here you go." I was like, "Oh shit, I ain't got no money. What do I do?" Like I was freaking out because like I hadn't told him. He was trying to be nice and like get me ahead of everything. But okay, who we got over here? Guys, I'm sorry, but the chat like is on my TV and my glasses are really bad, so I don't know if I can see. I'm not really sure who texted, said hi Shirley and everyone. Hello. Um Jeff's funny. Uncle Smiley, hey Uncle Smiley. I don't know who said that they were there, but thank you for coming. Shirley, are you still selling fish at your Elvis? Yeah, I am. Some. I wasn't at first because I was really worried about them. Because they kind of like didn't seem too great at the time, so I kind of backed off. But they've kind of picked up since they've hired new people, so they've kind of picked up. So yes, I still sell a few fish there. But with all the shit that I'm going through, I don't have a lot to sell right now. I have some Betta Maha Jansen's that I'll be selling soon, but I mean, I don't really know if I want to sell it there because I'd rather get cash for them than store credit. So we'll just see. We'll see. Although I'm not adverse to selling them because I know they'll give me good credit for it because they don't. He already told me that he can't find any wild bettas that he can afford because he'd have to charge like $100 a pair with the way they're selling them right now. So, oh my God, I wish I could see. Okay, I'm gonna have to scoot forward some more so I can see. Hold on, I'll be right back. Jake, go move out of my way. Oh, it's Barb. Hello, Barb. And I didn't see. Look to this. I didn't see who. My glasses are really bad, so my eyes are super horrible. Um. Oh, Henry's in here. Okay, that must have been who I missed. Hello, Henry. Glad to see you. Um. Anyway, so I'm so glad you guys are here. Mel's going to be here soon. Hopefully, she just had to have a few minutes to get ready because they called her late. So, um, yeah, we are going to. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the 28 too. When we get more people in here, because it's growing in really pretty. It's really doing really well. So, but yeah, um, enough people get in here that want to know. I'll tell you all about what's going on with my rent. No, not rent. My rental property where I'm renting from. Um, Also, I have some good news. And besides the fish that I just showed you, what's the other thing? There was something else. Oh well, we'll figure it out soon. Oh shit, I forgot this is my phone. Oh, just so you guys know, I don't have a laptop anymore. It really fucked up. And so I can't do guests right now. I was planning on doing a rate the fish or rate the tank sort of thing. And I thought it would be fun because I'd seen other people doing it and they seem to have a good time doing it. So I thought it might be fun for us to do. But I can't do any of that because I don't have a laptop right now. And yeah, so we will get that taken care of soon, hopefully. Not super soon because groceries really take precedence over a laptop. But oh, hey, Jeff, hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Oh my God, I don't see you very often here. That's great to see. But yeah, lots of little updates. Not anything huge and nothing major, but yeah. Jeff. Hello. Oh, June's there. Hello, June. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry guys. I know I'm leaning forward, but I'm trying to see and I can't see. Oh, hey, Greg's here. Thank you, Greg, for coming. Jose, hello, darling. Hello, darling. Glad to see you. Um, let's see. Everybody's coming in and just oh, you guys, I'm so happy that you guys are coming to see me. Well, not just to see me, but to chat with everybody. So it's great. Mel will be here shortly, hopefully. I showed my new fish already, but I will show it again if everybody wants me to later. I have some good news about babies, and I wanted to show you guys the 28 because it's really filling in and it's doing really great. What else was there? I was trying to think of something else. Um, I think that's it. Really, it sounds disappointing, doesn't it? But yeah, I want to show you guys the new fish. I want to tell you guys all about the new news and show you guys the 28 for sure. Monet, my centerpiece fish, my betta in the 28-gallon that we all decorated together, he got Popeye really bad, like really bad. His eyes already telescope out like that far, like they're really far out anyway. And when I first got him, I was always saying, "Oh my God, I think Monet has Popeye." My daughter always rolls her eyes at me. She's like, "Mom, you do this every time you look at him. Just he's that way. He's just that way." So whenever I saw him and he had Popeye, I was like, no way. And of course he did because you could tell from one eye was quite a bit bigger than the other. So I medicated him and he's fine now. But he is being a drama queen. He's like laying on the ground and stuff like that. Like at first I thought he was dead, but then I remembered that Monet's is as fucking dramatic as an Oscar. So I'm not really too worried about him anymore. So let's see. She's liking your pot betters. You got to tell me about the pot betters. What is that exactly? Oh, the patoti or patati or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce them. I got you. The pot betters. Those are awesome. Yeah, you just got them. Let's see. Yeah, Monet was doing it, but now he's being a drama queen. Django, why do you got to be in my spot? Why you got to be all up on me? I don't know if you guys can see him or not. My dog is laying behind me. But yeah. So I don't. They arrived 3 days. Hold on. Yeah, 3 days ago. I'm so happy for you, June. I really wish you the best with them because I love some wild bettas. I've got Betta albumarginata pair that hasn't bred yet. I think it's kind of. I think I'm going to need to separate them, power feed them, and bring them back together. And then I've got some Betta mahachiensis babies. Those I'll show you too if you want to see them. But I've got a beautiful, beautiful video. Hopefully, at least I hope it's beautiful. I'll be working really hard on it. Video of them from start to finish, or at least from eggs, from newly hatched to when I get whenever I get ready to sell them. They're really big and they're starting to color up now, so you guys might really like that. I think it'll be fun. Oh, and I want to show you a preview of a video I'm going to do. I've got some testing I want to do, and I bought a new different type of test kit. So I was going to compare the two of one of my tanks, like compare the two tests like with ammonia, and just see what happens there. Now, I don't have any nitrate bottles for the API test kit, so I will be using the new test kit to do nitrates. But it seems so far, I've been using it since yesterday, and it seems, or day before maybe, it seems so far that it's pretty good. So with the nitrates, I don't know about the ammonia and the nitrites yet because I haven't tried it with them yet. So I'm going to do that on camera today, and hopefully it'll turn out great because this kit is $27 and change versus the $35 and change that an API master test kit is on Amazon. So it's much cheaper. It's more inexpensive. Some of the directions are pretty much the same as the API test kit, but some of them are a little more simple. Just a few less drops, a few less seconds shaking, that kind of thing. So it's not super. Oh shit! You guys been talking. Hold on. The two pairs you have stay together. Haven't seen fighting. Good, good. That's good. That's always good. Jeff's here. Bob's here. Yeah. Okay. So everybody's saying hello. I'm so glad you guys are like saying hello to each other. But Mel should be here soon. Hopefully. Hopefully. What do you guys want to see first? Do you want to see me test some and check the pawfly test, or would you prefer to see the new fish again, the 28, the baby bed of mahachiensis, if I'm saying that right? What do you think? What do you guys want to see first? You guys are so funny. I'm sorry that I have to like go back and forth and cannot keep up with chat properly because I can't find my second device, which is it's an old phone, and I can't find it for some reason. I just can't. So, really quick PSA. These are awesome little things. They are the Sarah snail collector, which is really cool. It like these things right here open up. See, I don't know if you can see them or not. The black things, and then when you put it down this way, they go. Hold on. I shall get it, guys. They go downwards right here. And so the fish or the snails can go in there, but they can't come back out. So the problem is, it was great as long as I was able to watch it. The problem is I left it in there overnight and killed two of my fish. Like it did. They got in there, couldn't get out, freaked out, and fucking killed themselves. So it was a rosy loach and a honey gourami. So I'm not really fond of these. I wouldn't use them unless you can stay there and wash them. Like that's my honest opinion. Robert says whatever I want to do first. June doesn't multitask well. Oh, and I was told that who said that? I can't see. Oh, Barb said she'd be up to seeing the fish. So you guys want to see the fish? We can see the fish again. I'm sorry that I keep going in and out, guys. Like, oh shit, I just dropped something. Okay, give me 1 second. And if you guys chat, I won't be able to see, so don't hate me. I will show you guys the new fish again. Believe me, I'm telling you, they're totally worth it. Okay. Back. Okay, here we got, where'd he go? Here is Gustav. It's supposed to be a blue Acara, but I'm pretty sure he's a convict cichlid. Or she, whatever it is. And his name is Gustav. Well, Carl Gustav is what Anita has named him, but I call him Stavi. And so we argue. She says, his name is Carl Gustav. And I say, his name is Stavi. So, yeah, he's a little bit of a brat. And then, of course, I think you guys have all seen wherever he went. Jesus, the little brat. The electric blue Jack Dempsey is in here somewhere. I just saw him literally a few minutes ago, so he's in here somewhere. I'm not sure where he went. But then this is my Mr. Sicario. Sicario, the lemon Oscar. Isn't he gorgeous? He's so beautiful, and he's just so happy to be around. And Gustav is trying to fucking photobomb. But there's Sicario. He's great. I love him. I'm so happy to have him. Like, he's just a beautiful little boy. And when I got him, he was like, they weren't sure he was going to make it because he was acting funny. But yeah, so he's made it and he's doing well. He went through quarantine for a little bit and things went well. So he's here with us now. Oh, sorry, guys. Uh-oh, let me try this again. Oh, shit. Oh, God damn it. Okay, sorry, guys. I dropped the phone. So I don't know what. Okay, hold on. See, a blue fish and a striped fish. Yeah, the striped fish was the convict cichlid, and the blue fish was an electric blue Acara. See, like I said, though, the convict cichlid is not supposed to be a convict cichlid. He was supposed to be a blue Acara, which is the whole reason I bought him. But then when I got home, I looked him up because he seemed a little odd to me for a blue Acara. And I looked up, and the blue Acara has the stripes and all that, but it also has a lot of spangles and some blue marks and stuff. So I'm not really sure. It's obviously not a blue Acara, which I'm disappointed about. But I like convict cichlids; they're cool. So we'll see. Yes, exactly, Link. Did you remember to hit the like and subscribe? It's very important. Hello, Jason. I knew your name was Jason, but I know somebody named Justin too, so I guess I tend to say Justin when I mean Jason and Jason when I mean Justin. So no offense, I know who you are. Thank you so much for coming. I haven't seen you here before, so thank you. Anyway, so I am so happy. I've got some Bedham Hachiensis babies. Do you guys want to see those right now? I really expected Mel to be here by now, so my apologies for that. But if you guys would like to see the baby Bedham Hachiensis, we can do that. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Thank you for coming. Rawr. Yes, go to bed. Get that beauty sleep. I know you don't need it, but it'd be better for the rest of us if you weren't grumpy. No, enjoy. Get some rest. Thank you for stopping in. Okay. Barb says if you have one convict, you're safe from a million fry. Exactly. That's the reason why I've only got one. Let's see. Okay, everybody's saying hello. If I've missed anybody, my apologies. I don't have my second device to keep up with chat. So I'm actually depending on my TV, which I can't scroll with. So if I miss your comment and it's farther back, please type it again so that way I can see it, because I'm trying to keep up, but it's really difficult to do when I don't have a second device I can scroll with. So, and then you have to think about the fact that I'm blind. Like, these glasses, it's so pathetic, but they barely allow me to see anything. Like, I had to lean way forward. My TV is probably about 8 feet, 10 feet away from me. And I still have to go, like, lean way forward just to see it. So, anyway, yeah, that was beautiful, wasn't it? So you guys have seen the new babies. They're so cute, aren't they? Oh, I'm getting more new babies too. And I will have to say, I've been telling everybody about the angels I was getting. We had an issue with the angels. They were sick. They will not be coming. And we will not be replacing them because apparently the person that we were getting them from, not a reliable source for healthy fish. So we are going to move in a different direction. And I've got some sort of like really cool fish. I won't tell you what kind they are. Coming at some point soon, via our wonderful Mel. She's a really good friend. Oh, Jason wants to see the bettas. I bet he does. Okay, hold on. One second. The puppies wear me out since they are running around being lane sharks. You can't help but love the puppies. They suck. They suck. They're so bad. They're horrible. Like with how much the care they need and everything, they're just like makes you want to tear your hair out. But at the same time, you look at them, you're like, oh, it's a puppy. It's so cute. It's a puppy. Okay, sorry. Let me show you the bettas. Okay, I know you guys are looking. So now ignore the cloudy water. I'm honestly not sure why the water is cloudy because there's no ammonia, and it's just there's no ammonia, so I don't know what the problem is. But here is the bettas. There's one. Can you guys see them in all? Look how they're betta mahachiensis. Aren't they looking so great? There's lots of them in here. There's probably about 30 of them in here. Let's see if I can get a close up of one. They are totally doing well in here too. As you can see, I've got some floating plants that are not supposed to be floating. But these guys are just doing so fantastic in here together. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just they're just doing so well. And the mom is a silver mahachiensis, and the dad, this is the cool part. This is the really weird and cool part. He started out green as per normal, and then they had a case of velvet, and so she blacked out the tank, and when she took the blackout, when she got out of the blackout, he was coloring up again, and this time he colored blue. He colored it blue, so we were going crazy. Well, now he's in the midst of, it looks like changing or adding purple to his repertoire. So he's just, the dad is like, I don't know if he has the, what do you call it? I want to say mosaic, but I know that's not right. The gene that makes him change colors. Apparently he's got it or something because he's been changing colors like crazy. So, okay. I'm falling apart here. Oh shit! You guys have been talking. Looking good, says Jason. What color are the parents? Oh, I just said that. So you're making me impatient to pick up my chances in a few weeks. Marble gene. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Thank you very much. Who was it said that? Barb. Thank you very much, Barb. But yes, it's the marble. Whoa, that was almost a bad thing. You guys would have seen me be YouTube famous for all the wrong reasons at that point. I almost fell. So yeah, I'm gonna. Oh shit, my stuff fell apart again. This marble gene. So I don't know. I didn't know that wild bettas could have the marble gene. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense if they're in the betta family, and right as betta splendens have the marble gene. I guess it makes sense for them too. But I wasn't sure how that worked with the genetics, so I didn't know if it was something that was particular with the splendens. But it's just I couldn't believe it. He was changing colors. He was beautiful in the first place with the green just all over the place. And then he turned blue, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Well, the other day I looked at him, I was like, what's so different about him? And my friend was like, I don't know. He he seems to be changing color again. So I was like, I looked at him real quick, real close, and yes, he's turning like purple. It's so weird. I've never seen a purple betta that was like purple, like that purple. Like he's turning really dark bluish purple, and he's just, I mean, he is just beautiful. And we were keeping the male and female together because, from what I understand, if there's plenty of breaks in line of sight, and if there's plenty of females, then you can keep them together in a colony. But he keeps no matter what. Like they spawned. I took all the eggs out, and I got them over here in my 4-gallon incubating. Well, I think they started hatching today. We found 3 of them on the side of the tank. So anyway, so they did that spawn, and I took the eggs out, and I thought surely he would, when the eggs were gone, he would stop bugging her, he'd stop chasing her, he'd stop flirting with her. No, the last 24 plus hours, he has spent 100% of the time that we've seen him chasing her and flirting with her, like chasing her down. And she's just like, please, I don't want no more. Just leave me alone. And he won't stop. So we've separated them again, which is really sad because she was hoping to have them both together. And I don't know, maybe if there were more in there or something, she'd be have more of a chance to get them. Oh, Jesus, Jango, move, please. Come on. Anyway, sorry about that. The dog is crazy. If maybe if there was more in there, it wouldn't be such a big of a deal, and he would be able to harass some of the females who are ready to breed or whatever. But he's not. She's a little disappointed. The funny thing is, she had a female in there before. His name is Jack, and the female in there now is Jill. But originally, she had Jack and Diane. And Diane, he was really great with her. Like they lived together, they in harmony. They didn't breed. They didn't do anything. They didn't chase each other. They were great. Like he didn't even try, which was fine because she didn't buy them to breed. She brought them just as, pets and everything. And she wanted them together. Well, whenever her husband, who doesn't like really know a lot about fish, he helps her a lot, but he doesn't really know a lot considering. But he accidentally sucked Diane up into the siphon, and they couldn't get her out, and she died. So she replaced her with Jill. And from the moment, even though he didn't have any interest in Diane, from the moment that Jill was placed in a bag to float in the tank, he turned on his breeding dress. He was bright and beautiful, and just all over the place. And she was only like this big. She was tiny. We didn't think she was even big enough to breed. She was so tiny. But no, she turned on her breeding dress, all those vertical stripes and just all the beauty, and let her out of the bag. And the first thing I did was spawn, which is how I got my Betta Mahachensis babies over here, because she didn't want to deal with babies. So they were mine, which is great because I love raising babies, and I don't really have a room to hold females and males or whatever. But yes, Jack and Diane. He's not a Mellencamp fan. Apparently, he didn't like Jack and Diane very well. He thought he needed Jill. But very, very true. So, I fucking forgot what I was saying. Apparently, it wasn't important. So I'm really annoyed. Where's Mel at? I can't text her because you guys are have one device. Oh, I'm gonna murder her. Anyway, so okay. So you guys have seen the baby Betta Mahachensis, and you guys have seen the new Oscar and the new blue Akara. This is not a blue Akara. And the new electric blue Jack Dempsey. What would you guys like to see next? I was going to show you the 28, if you would like to see the 28, because it's growing and it's doing really well. Do not, under any circumstances, give me shit about the snails. I have done everything in my power to get rid of them. Besides not feeding very much because I have juveniles in there and shrimp in there and guppies and everything that eats a lot, and I can't just not feed them. I mean, I can, but that would be really bad. So, but they get most of the food anyway. So I don't. The snails are just insane. They're just crazy. Um, but yeah, I can show you guys the 28 if you would like to see it. Get me those snails. Hey, June, I told you if you want to pay shipping, I will send you as many snails as you want. Email me, and like as soon as like I seriously. The funny thing is, if you decided to make a snail um population of your own, I can about guarantee you that they would explode because apparently everyone that I've given my snails to, they've created a snail culture and they just go boom out of this world. They go nuts. So apparently I've got very prolific snails. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. No, I never give anyone brief about snails. Who said that? Oh, that's Barbara. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. And June says I buy snails. June, you don't have to buy from me, honey. I know we've had so many like with the angels and stuff. I still can't. I know you probably it's probably not a big deal to you, but I those angels break my heart. Oh Jesus, hold on. Oh no. Okay, are we still here? I have got to the link isn't working for me to tell Mel, so I've got to give me a second. If you guys lose me, oh shit, you guys are texting. My puffers love snails. That was so sad. Will they eat MTS? I feel sideways sometimes. Yes, they will. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna message Mel. Do-do-do-do. Okay, I think we've got it. Hopefully Mel will be here soon. So yeah. But yeah, I have June, I have plenty of snails. You don't have to buy them from me. You just pay shipping and I would pay that. I don't care, but I just don't have it to pay. So yeah, just yeah, you can have all the snails you can get if you want them. Just let me know. Email me and we'll figure something out. So yeah, I'd be happy to send you some. Yes, do so, June, because that would be great. And I'm telling you, like the sad thing is, I'm going to tell you this now because I can't do anything about it. The sad thing is, I was getting some beautiful, beautiful angels. They weren't black ones, but they were snakeskin. They were gorgeous leopard print snakeskin, whatever you want to call them. They were gorgeous and they're iridescent green. I had actually planned on buying me a pair and breeding them, and I was going to give you one of like a pair of the first angels that were born from them. So I'm kind of sad that I can't do that for you now because they got sick and died. So, and because of the fact that there's so many problems with the person we got them from, we're not going to try to replace them. So, unless I'm get lucky enough, unless I get lucky enough, I won't be getting them again. I won't be able to get them again. So, which is sad. And you're right. I haven't seen any ugly angelfish me either. But at the same time, I'm not a big angelfish person. I think they're beautiful and I wouldn't mind having them. It doesn't bother me. I wouldn't hate them or nothing. I really like them, but I'm not really to the point where I would want to have them. But when I saw these angelfish, oh man, when I saw these angelfish, oh, here comes Mel. When I saw these angelfish, my mind was blown. It was gorgeous. Well, I think you guys saw them last time, the leopard print angelfish. So they really were gorgeous. So hello, Melly Mel.
Hello.
How are you? Oh
We're
shit, you're
we're
low. Maybe
talking. Can you hear
my
me?
fucking nope. Can you turn up your volume or whatever? It may
Uh,
just be me, but I can't hear you.
how about now? Hello.
Mel, I can hear you sort of, but it's really, really quiet.
I've
What do
got
you
you
have
on
your
the
earbuds on or
earbud. I
something?
don't. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know.
they said they can hear you. Jason can hear you. So apparently it's just me. So it's probably just something with my phone. So don't worry about it. Just do your thing. You're good.
Okay, I was like the earbud. The earbud hasn't given me issue before, but
Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on, give me a second, and I shall find my earbuds, and maybe
maybe
I
you'll
can
be able
find
to hear
something
me.
to actually where I actually can hear you. Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking scream
Don't do that.
because I can't find my fucking earbuds now.
Actually, if you do scream, make sure it's directly into the microphone.
Speak directly into the microphone.
Yeah, when you scream, directly into the
Oh
microphone.
yeah, okay. Oh my god, I can't find them. Oh, I guess that's not gonna work for me. Hold on, let me see if I can do something else.
Do. Tripod to the tank.
I don't. This is pissing me off. Hold on 1 second. Let me remove you and try to add you back. Okay, try again.
Can you hear me?
No, fucking A. This pissed me off. But it's okay. Everybody says you're loud and clear to them. It's just me. Give me. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. When I come, you entertain.
How
And
about
when I
you
come
leave
back,
and
I
come
will
back?
try to see what's going on. Huh?
How about you leave the stream and come back and see if it works?
Okay, yeah, I might do that. Hold on, let me leave real quick.
I gotta
Leave.
get this
Oh, hold
going.
on. Tell me I have to end. Hold on.
Figure out how this camera works,
Okay,
for once in
now.
my life. I'm here.
Okay, it's not working. You go do your thing real quick. Entertain. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then you can, and we'll figure it out. Fuck. There you go.
Alright. Entertain. Okay. Well, I don't know why Shirley can't hear me, but at least everyone else can. I can't see chat right now, but hello everybody. I will be into the chat momentarily. Gotta find my tablet so I can read chat, because I'm super prepared.
Okay, I'm back. Hello, Mary. I
Welcome
see you
back.
come in.
I'm trying to find my tablet so I can read chat. So it was
Oh,
super,
yeah, that's a good
super
idea.
entertaining.
I can't
Found
find
it.
my remote to read chat. I'm reading it on the TV, but I don't know how much that's actually helping. So
Can you hear me better now?
no, I can't. I can. It's just that it's like I have you on speakerphone, or it's like I have you on regular phone, but I need you on speaker. Do you know what I mean? But I don't. I don't know. My stupid phone is an idiot. So
Hey, at least you can hear me at all.
yeah,
So
I
there's
just have to
that.
stay really close to the. Okay, I have to stay really close to the.
Alright, I can see chat now. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yeah, that's Schmutz and Orca. They're a great pair. Um, I will move you. Schmutz is the first thing, Angel, I'm sure everybody knows about since I never
No,
shut
none
up
of it
about
happens.
her.
Oh yeah, it works. It worked this time. I can hear you.
You can hear me better?
Yes, I can. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Oh, so
Yay.
happy.
Yeah, these turquoise rainbows are gonna get way too big for this tank.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Like they're big
Yeah,
and they're very swimmy. So
yeah. Well, I'm hoping to grow. They're already got some nice color to them. I'm hoping to be able to grow them out a little bit more so that hopefully, um, that I can trade them in or something.
yeah, that'll be really pretty. If I had another tank,
Yeah.
I'd just be like, Mel, send them to me. I love rainbow fish.
Well, what
But
I might end up doing is I could split the group. I've still got two of them in the 56, and then I can split some of them, move them back over to the 56, and then have some in the 40 breeder. But at least give me a little bit more time.
yeah, the barber says you have some times and rainbows are slow growing, and that's true. They really are.
Yeah. I'm
Mary-
still I'm still really freaking out about trying to get these Kalitawas out of the quarantine tank
yeah.
because every time I try, they damn near jump out, and I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah, they're crazy. You have to like put something on
Yeah,
the barrier on the back so they can't jump out while you mess with the front or vice versa. Like they're nuts.
yeah, it's
I've
gonna
never
be an
seen
ordeal.
I've never seen a fish that determined to jump the fuck out as I have my killifish. My albino
Yeah.
killifish or my volcano was horrible. The minute you open the
Well, I
lid,
don't have a lid. I don't have a lid on that tank, and they don't jump out. I mean, I've got floating plants on it and everything. They don't try to jump out. It's the
right.
minute I try to catch them. I can catch anything else out of there without them threatening to do it. But I go after them, and they're like, "Oh, I'm jumping the hell out."
Yeah, it's like I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah, but I can leave the lid off and everything. I don't worry about it.
Right.
But the minute I go after them, they're jumping out. So I'm like, nope.
Oh, speaking of jumping out, the Betta Mahachiensis female, did I tell you that my friend's Betta Mahachiensis female, the one I got the babies from, she jumped out today. Like
Yep, you did tell me.
yeah, we didn't know if she would jumped out or anything. I get her. And Kristen like she looks behind the thing and she's like, "Oh my god, it's there! It's there!" You know, she's jumped out. On the floor. I was like, "Fucking get her!" And she's like, I can't." 'Cause she can't handle the idea of holding a. She can't handle the holding the fish slimy thing. So like, get the fuck out of the
Wow.
way! I'll grab her. So I grabbed her up, and I went to put her back in the water, and she just looked dead. Like she was gone. And I was like, I saw like a gill move. I was like, oh, she's not dead. So I go do the little thing where I pull her back and forth in the water to try to get to some water in her gills and go in it. And pretty soon, like after just two or three little things of going back and forth, her gills started going like really good. And so I thought, oh, great, that's awesome. But she still can't swim. Like, and her fins were going, but she still couldn't like get upright. I had to put her upright and lay her on the bottom because she just couldn't get upright. So the people who own her, my friend is supposed to tell me as long as let me know, and hopefully she'll be okay because that would really suck for her to lose two Beta Mahachians females in a row. So
Well, at
anyway.
least you got a whole bunch of them growing out.
Yeah, exactly. I told her, I said, don't worry about it. If something happens to Jill, I mean, we've got one batch that's almost ready and a second batch that just hatched today. So, I mean, they're not, we got plenty.
Have you heard from her yet at all? Probably not.
Heard from who? What do you mean?
The owner, the person who
Oh,
has
about
the female,
heard from her.
how it's doing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I talked to her like right before the stream, and she said that she hadn't started moving really yet, but she could still see her gills and her fins moving pretty good. So I don't know if she will survive. I don't know, but I know that we got her in time where she's still living.
Right.
Hopefully it turns
She
into
was only
something
half
different.
crispy.
Yeah, she really was. She was crispy enough I could feel it, but also was still wet enough I could feel it too. And with the bettas being a Labradorian fish, they can breathe outside of water for quite some time compared
Right.
to regular fish. So that's what I'm telling
Right.
her. You know, as long as her body's not damaged from drying out, then she should come too.
Yeah. I mean, they're not lungfish status, but
Right? Mary says
but
Shirley
yeah, they're
doing
gonna
fish
last
CPR.
longer than most.
Right? Mary says Shirley doing fish CPR. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Mary. I was like, oh my God. I just kept going back and forth with her really like as gently as I could, but hard as I could at the same time.
You didn't do chest compressions?
Oh no. Like I was scared too. I was scared I'd crush her. Like a
Mouth to
few
mouth,
times
Shirley, go.
a few, a few times I like squeezed a little bit, but then I felt like I was going to break her. So I stopped. I
Really?
just,
You for real did?
yes, I
I
did.
was
Shut
I
up.
was
Stop skipping
joking.
me. I know you were joking, but I did.
Wow.
At least I didn't try to give it mouth to mouth. At least that I drew a line somewhere.
Okay.
But she's like, I really hope she's doing better. I'm gonna text her in a little bit when we get off here. Well, probably not in a little bit. She'll be in bed by the time we get off here. But I'm gonna ask her how they're doing. So Uncle Smiley says, "Hey Mel." Ooh, Funk is in here. Funk,
Hello.
funk, funk. Oh, Funk, you missed it. I showed my Beta Mahachiensis. Do you want to see them? The babies? I know you said you were interested. Would you like to see the Beta Mahachiensis babies I've got? Well, the first batch, because I've got a new batch.
The ones that look like fish.
Yes. Shirley, she probably knocked herself silly. Maybe tell her to put in the tank with a few inches of water. Some bladder need CP or daily to write herself. Yeah, she might, but I don't know if her owner is really ready for all that.
Oh,
She's
speaking of Funk, if Funk can hear me, I got the window tint for the tank. So now all that's left to do is set it up and put Schmutz's ass in it.
oh shit.
So there's that.
Okay. Funk wants to see the fishies, so I'm gonna take you down for a minute and put the fishies up. How's that?
The fishies are up. My fishies are.
My fishies. He wants to see my fishies.
Nobody wants to see your fish.
Everybody
I'm
wants to see
kidding.
my fish. My fish are awesome.
I'm kidding.
I know you're kidding. I'm awesome
I
too.
need to unbox this brand new tidal filter I got.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay,
Yep. Because
don't
I
make
gotta
fun of
put
my
it on the tank.
cloudy water, but here's a bit of my Kansas baby.
We're super worried about your cloudy water.
Yeah, I don't care.
They
See how good they're looking? They're already starting to show color and everything, as small as they are.
are cute.
They're adorable, fucking crazy. Really have enjoyed raising them too. I mean, they're just really just beautiful and fun fish to raise. Just seeing them develop and everything was just wonderful. So I've got probably at least 30 of them in here. I asked Dan's, and Dan's was really excited to get them. And I'm not going to sell them to Dan's probably right now, but yeah, Dan's was very interested in them, and I don't know if I don't think that the thing is, I think I can sell them better in pairs or singles and get decent money from them. Whereas if I go through Dan's, I'll get okay money, but it won't be anything like as if I sold them myself. So the way I figure it is I'm going to sell them myself. And then if something happens and I can't get rid of all of them, there's some left, then I'll see if Dan's is still interested and do that. Unless Funk wants some. Funk, you want some? So here they are. They're looking beautiful. Who's that guy? So anyway, yep. There you go. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to put you guys back on.
Speaking of betas, Jason sent me an entire fish room of fish.
Oh, yeah.
And it was seriously, it was like fish Christmas. I opened the box and I was like, oh my God, this like there's so many bags.
I half want to
And
be like, well, go ahead.
there were like 5 or 6 betas in it. So he was like, I thought you were sending Shirley betas, and I was like, well, now I guess I am. I was planning on it though. He is right. I did. I got 2 of them that I was trying to send to you, but then they poofed on me. No idea what happened to them.
Yeah.
But no, Jason is super good. Now I have good at surprises. That is, I guess I'm just lucky he didn't send me a fajaka.
Right. Oh man. Yeah.
I guess he doesn't hate me too much. So if he did, he would have sent me a fajaka.
Oh, hey, Nona's in here. Spaghetti Nona. Hey, Nona, how are you? I didn't see you.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. I can't see. I'm
We're
trying
gonna
to
put
take.
this.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm unboxing. I'm unboxing the 50s, the 56. This new title, because even the new Aqua Clears, like the new Aqua Clears, have been giving me so much headache. Like they suck, honestly. And like, yes, the title has that annoying ass skimmer you can't bypass, but since the co-op started making the 3D printing that bypass or whatever, they figured out how to do that.
Yeah,
Now there's basically no downside to the title.
that's awesome.
So I'm sticking with the title
How
because
expensive is that?
uh,
Like
what? How
how
what?
expensive is the title? I actually haven't looked into them because they're pretty much usually out of my price range.
It's no more expensive than the Aqua Clear if you get it on Amazon.
Really?
Um,
Well, I don't.
yeah.
I usually buy secondhand anyway, so I'm not really used to the prices.
Well, I thought. Oh, there it is. I was like, I thought the tint was in this box, and it is the window tint that Funk told me to get for the angelfish competition.
Yeah.
So I got a 20 high, and I got the window tint. The only thing. Oh well, I guess I do have a pen light now, so I got everything I need for the angelfish competition.
Nice. Um,
I just got to set it up.
nice. Well, Barbara says I like my title. It's on her 40 breeder.
Yeah, I've got a Title 75 on the 40 breeder. I just got a Title 75 for the 56 Angel tank. I had an Aqua Clear on the 40 breeder, and then the power went out and it never restarted. And I had that huge plant wall, and I didn't notice that it didn't restart, and so it burnt up on me, and so that's
Oh, damn.
useless.
Yeah.
And then I've got an older model Aqua Clear on one of my 10-gallon quarantine tanks, and
Yeah.
then I have the new model on another 10-gallon quarantine tank, and they just suck like in comparison. Like
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. So
I don't blame
yeah, yep. I love the titles. I'm sticking to that
you.
because they will restart every time because the pump's in the water,
Yeah.
and there's more room uh, in the baskets, like to put stuff as far as like media and doing whatever you want with it goes.
Yeah.
And they're just all around better, except the fact that you can't, escape that skimmer. But like I said, the co-op is printing the attachments now.
Yeah. Jose says
So
I have a build aquarium co-op to install, tank of an improvement, making and a great filter amazing, making it a great filter amazing. The Aqua Clear sucks and did not like Aqua Clear. They suck. And Barb says, I think it was Barb. Yeah, Barb says so. The new Aqua Clear sucks more than the old Aqua Clear.
yep, that's been my experience.
I don't know because I don't really know what the hobs that I have are because they're all secondhand.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer like I had um I had like Aqueon Whisper, or no, it was Aqueon Quiet Flow. I even prefer that to the new title.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think the ones that I've got are titles, but they're I don't know because you can put them in like when you put them in the motor part is on the inside and it primes itself when it comes back on. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a title or not. Nona says she hasn't tried Aqua Clear. Bar says in the old Aqua
Good,
Clear
don't
has
waste your money.
yeah with not restarting already. Wow. Um, Shit, I gotta come back over here so I can see. My eyes suck. Jose says working on the first replacement now. So much media space can't beat it. Just hear NJ. I wish my eyes hurt in my head. Beat it. We just can hear Michael Jackson in his head. Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. It's a good thing I'm not monetized. I'll be in trouble. Yeah, with my sexy voice and everything. The media area of the upper clear is great, but the not restarting issue is a problem. Says who that said that right there on the bottom, Anita? Not the very bottom above it.
Like I said, uh, I mean, you don't even have to buy the co-ops, um, the co-ops attachment or whatever. You can just
Right,
do it yourself with like some sponge or something, which I
right,
did do. I tried that, but it got so gunky so fast that I just was like, I'd rather just buy the attachment. But I mean, there are, DIY ways to get around it.
right, right. Like I don't know. I've gotten a lot of mine secondhand, which is really great, because it's a lot cheaper, and especially since I got them for free. But
Right.
I would really like to be able to have the money to be able to afford one, just to try it. Excuse me, I hiccup. So I've got to do some testing. Um, I didn't know if anybody wanted to watch it. If the motor was on inside on the aqua clear, it would improve it, says Jose. Yes, that's very true. Um, I don't know. Anyway, I'm about to do this testing, so I don't know if anybody cared to watch. The reason I'm asking if anybody cares to watch is because I have a new testing kit, a liquid testing kit that I'm trying out. That's cheaper, like super cheaper than the API. It's called the Pawfly, and it is $27 versus the API being 35 plus change. Um, I haven't used it much because I'm waiting. I'm planning on doing a video to compare that one with the API as well as another one that I'm getting on Sunday. I plan on comparing them all and doing a video about it, but I'm happy to show you guys a test of one tank to see if the ammonia and nitrite are up to par. Now, I don't have nitrate for the API because, well, I ran out and I can't find the damn fucking box that I have the other ones in. But I'm happy if you guys want to see a comparison, a little teaser of the video, if you want to see it. Um, Barb says, before I bought the ACO title attachment, I put thick electrical tape over the skimmer. It works okay, but was pretty ugly. I can imagine. Robert
Yeah,
says,
that's why the DIY, like, just I don't know. I guess if you have the money to do it, why not? The
right,
DIY ways are not great. It's like the same reason why I went with 3D printed baffles for some of the filters.
right,
Like like you can do a baffle by yourself on the tanks, but or on the filters, but doesn't look as good as the 3D printed attachment.
right. Nothing ever does, of course. I've got a 3D
You,
fucking printer, but I can't get the damn thing to work. Like I don't know what
that's
I do
like
to it.
that's exactly what you need is the 3D printer.
Yeah,
So you
I've
can
got a
print all
3D
kinds
printer.
of stuff.
My friends, she gave it to me. She has a really good one, and she had this one to start with, and she was like she was going to sell it, but I was like, how much do you want for it? She told me, and I was like, I can't really afford that. And the next thing I know, she's giving it to us. So, skimmer was the one downside of the title. The co-op improvement solved the issue, says Barb. I think it's Barb. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, my
Now
eyes are.
now I can't think of a downside at all to the title now that that's handled.
Okay. I'm going to turn this camera around so you guys can see me doing the test. That's my doggy. Ignore the doggy if you can. It's impossible because he's awesome. Come on. Don't fucking fight me, stupid. This is not working. Hold on. Okay, here is, you guys can see it. Okay, there's the test. What I'm going to do is first, I'm going to do tests. I've got 4 tanks I want to test with the API test kit because I know it's accurate. So I'm going to do that first. What I'm going to do is if I find one that has ammonia in it, which is possible with a billion tanks like I have, there's always someone that's got some issue going. So if I find one that has ammonia in it, I'm going to take that one and I'm going to retest with the other test, with the other test kit, and see if it matches it, see if it works. So let's get started. But I want to show you guys first what it is. It is the PawFly 5-in-1. You can't see it's backwards. Anyway, it's the PawFly 5-in-1. It's got a phosphate test too. Oh, I got it upside down. That probably doesn't help. Anyway, so I'm going to do this real quick. Mel, if you want to talk or whatever while I'm doing this, you can. I'm going to do this. But now I will have to say that I have to do the nitrate out of the PawFly kit because I'm out of nitrate with the API kit. But the nitrate seems to be going well so far. So, and I've gotten used to doing multiple tests at one time. So don't be surprised that I'm doing 50,000 at one time. So go ahead, Mel. Sorry. Are you there?
Yeah, I accidentally hit the mute button. You know, because I like to press buttons.
Of course. You and your button pressing, it's an addiction. You need to take care of that.
Nah, I'm good. I think I'll just keep pressing. Alright. Alright, so you're using what PawFly now?
Yeah, it's
I
called the
didn't even know they
PawFly
made
5-in-1.
tests.
Yeah, I didn't either. But I was looking on
This would be it.
Amazon.
What's the price difference?
The price on the PawFly was 27 and change, and the price on the API is 35 and change on Amazon. So I've got another one that's coming in on Sunday that I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do the video on all of them. And the one that's coming on Sunday is 29 and change, and it looks like a generic version of the API. So I'm not really sure how that'll go, but I'm gonna test them all for the video. So we'll see.
I think I've tried like Fritz's tests, but not like all of them. I've tried Fritz's nitrate tests before.
Yeah.
I've been sticking to the co-op test strips right now, unless I like need to investigate further or it gives me some kind of worrying like
Right.
thing. And then I'll go to the API test kit. But honestly, like I looked through like different test kits to buy, and I only saw like as far as liquid goes, I saw Sarah had one, Fluval has one, API, but I didn't see any liquid test kits for what you're talking about. So they
Yeah.
must be new, or I must have just missed
Maybe.
them. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah. Alexa, start a 5-minute ammonia timer. Okay. I'm doing the nitrate, like I said, with PawFly. I'm still not used to it yet, so I'm having to use the what's it called? The instructions. Okay. Nitrate bottle 1. Oh shit.
Are the instructions similar to API?
They are a little bit, whereas a nitrate for the API kit is 10 drops of bottle 1, shake bottle 2 for 30 seconds, and then you do 10 drops of bottle 2. You shake it again for 1 minute, and then you wait for 5 minutes to do the results. These are, you put 5 drops of bottle 1, shake bottle 2 for 30 seconds. I think, right? Oh, no, you add 5 drops of bottle 1, you shake the test tube for 30 seconds, then you take the bottle 2, you shake it for 30 seconds, add 2 drops, and then shake that for 5 seconds and wait for 3 minutes. So it's a little bit different for nitrate, but everything else, like the ammonia, is spot on. It's the exact same thing. So we're going to do this and see what happens. Oh my God. What? Okay, that is one thing bad about it. Apparently, when you unscrew the fucking lid, the whole fucking thing comes off instead of one just The fucking top. I'm so pissed off. I'm sorry. But I literally
Did
just
it
poured
explode?
I poured half the fucking bottle out because the stupid top lid didn't come off. The whole fucking thing came off. And I was
Of
stupid
the
and just,
reagent?
yeah, so the bottle two, or bottle one. I'm gonna end up with no fucking reagent for this damn test.
Oh wow. So you lost reagent, not the like what you need to do the test, not the water?
Well, the reagent is the bottles of chemical.
Right. That's what you lost.
Yeah,
Right?
it was fucking half the bottle. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I'd
test
be
it.
pissed.
Oh, fuck, I'm so mad. I'm so like you have no idea how mad I am right now. Oh, damn it. Okay, gotta put these upside down.
Well,
And
was that like a flaw on their part, you think? Like
yeah,
we're trying to
they made the lid way too easy to fucking come unglued instead of the top lid, the whole thing come undone. So yeah, that's definitely a fucked up their bottles sort of situation.
well, that's good to know.
Yeah. Alexa, start a 30-second bottle timer.
30-second bottle timer started.
So anyway, yeah, it's oh shit, the babies have ammonia, so we'll definitely do one of theirs.
Well, you gotta make sure it's right against another test.
Yeah, no, I did the API first. That I'm gonna do
Oh, okay.
the PawFly second.
I wonder why API is like the trust all. Like,
I
you
don't
know what
know.
I
I don't
mean?
either.
Like,
Everybody says
why is
API.
API the one?
Alexa, stop the bottle timer. Damn it. Fuck. Okay.
Bottle timer canceled.
Alexa, start a 3-minute nitrate timer. Okay.
3-minute nitrate timer.
So we've got, as you can see, how much worse the box. Before anybody freaks out, this shit happens all the time because they have 50,000 tanks. So don't freak out. The ammonia is happening and we will get it taken care of. We always do.
I feel like you always have ammonia somewhere, and I
I
don't
mean, too,
understand why.
with almost 30 tanks, of course there's going to be ammonia somewhere. You'd think.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a shit fish keeper. Who knows?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I know
That
you're
is
not. I
not
know
what I'm
you're not
saying.
saying I didn't mean it like that. I was just kidding. Okay, so that's got 1 and
I'm
0.5.
just saying I feel like you have so many established tanks. I don't understand why you're always having ammonia
Well,
somewhere going on.
usually the ones that I have ammonia in is I'm the ones that I rotate, like the hospital tanks or the baby tanks or whatever. The ones that aren't really established, those are the ones I usually have most ammonia in. Like these baby tanks, the reason why I've got ammonia in them is because it's a new tank. I just put it up for as
Okay.
a throw out tank, but the filter is supposed to be cycled, but it's not like fully cycled for them. And plus, the food that I'm feeding them causes a little bit of an ammonia spike when I use it,
What
especially with
food?
how much I have to use. Huh?
What's the food?
I don't really want to say.
Well, you don't have to use so much,
The
like I
ammonia
mean
timer is
just
done.
smaller amounts at a time. Like
Right, Alexa, stop
especially
the ammonia
it's
timer.
better for them to be a little bit hungry than it is to put too
With
much
that,
in
Not
there.
with babies. Babies, yes, Alexa, stop the ammonia timer. With babies, if you don't they don't eat, they could die.
Well,
So
I mean, like if you're putting, I mean, or I guess you could combat that with more water changes. I don't know.
oh yeah, I do a lot of water changes, but like if the problem is they build up the ammonia before I get the water changes. I'd have to do 2 or 3 water changes a day for this not to build up at all. You know what I mean? Which they've
No,
been
I don't
super.
because I don't raise fish like that. Honestly, I
Okay,
am
hold
the
on.
wrong person to know that.
I can't see the.
I only have community tanks that have oops babies sometimes.
Robert says his Alexa was telling him the bottle timer was done. Okay, so because of the babies having ammonia, I think it'd be a good one. Which the fucking oh no, they don't have any ammonia or nitrite. The only one that has any ammonia besides the babies is the guppies has a little nitrite, but that's not exactly unexpected because they keep exploding and like doubling in size, and so like the filter can't keep up with them. Alexa, stop the nitrate timer. Did I not put the fucking fluid in here? These are all saying 0. I think I didn't put the fluid in here.
See, I'm telling you, you gotta double check it.
Yeah, let me try that again.
See, like that's the problem though. I feel like with a lot of the liquid test kits is the human error. Like
Yeah,
you could have, yeah, you could have done it wrong, or not
yeah,
had an exact drop match the exact amount it should have been, or missed a drop, or so the that's why I do a test strip mostly to save time first.
right.
And then if I'm worried about what said test strip says, I will go back in and try again and see. But
Right.
or
My
with a
problem is my
liquid.
eyes suck so bad I can't read the test strips. Like it doesn't work for me because I don't read the test strips.
Yeah, it took some getting used to for me to read them too.
Yeah. Alexa, start. Never mind. Cancel.
Start, never mind, cancel. I refuse to have an Alexa.
Alexa, start a 3-minute nitrate timer. Okay,
3-minute nitrate timer started.
Okay, these are good. So as you can see, I have really bad results on the baby chest. It's not as bad as it looks. It looks darker green than what it is. It's only 1 ppm of ammonia, which is bad enough, but we will take care of it. And 0.5 nitrate. So we will take care of it. But it's good for the practice of what we're doing here because I'm going to get water from the baby tank and use it to test and see if it's accurate. See if the what's it called is accurate. Okay. I'm gonna stop my camera real quick so I can get up without showing my fat butt.
I'm doing water changes.
Yes, you are. I can see it. So I can see it now.
Well, that's a perfect time for my camera to be off.
Right.
Hold on, I'll turn it back on. Move, fish. Shoo. Be gone. Or get attached to my hose. But alright, button. Boop.
Okay, we'll show these ammonia and nitrite tests. I got 2 vials, 2 new vials of water. And I'm going to put them here so I can do the ammonia test for the babies and see how that works. Okay, let's see what the directions for the ammonia is. Okay, first fill the tank. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't think. Fill the test tube, obviously. And then you take vial 1 and add 8 drops. So we're going to go.
Not 7, not 6, but 8.
Yes, exactly 8, whether you like it or not.
Not 5, not 4.
And then, oh no, oh yeah, okay. And then you add 8 drops of reagent to the second one. Oh shit. 2, 3, 4, 5. And be very careful when you squeeze it just a teensy tiny bit, a bunch comes out. So yay. Can you check the chat?
Yeah, I feel like it's like that with one of the API bottles. It's the second, if I remember right, it's the second ammonia that comes out faster.
Okay, and then you cap it and shake it for 5 seconds. And then you wait 5 minutes for the color to develop. But since nitrite, nitrite's different, so let's do this. Alexa, start a 5-minute ammonia timer and cancel the nitrate timer.
Happy birthday, June.
Oh, it's June's birthday? Happy birthday.
It's June's birthday. She's been outed.
Birthday, you awesome person. I love June. She's such a great person. Okay.
She has been outed.
She has been. You are in trouble, young lady. Okay, hold on. I'm not seeing any nitrite solution. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. At 5 drops.
It sounds like these new tests are struggle busing you.
No, I think I've messed up. Like, I have to, right? There's nitrate, ammonia. Oh, there it is, nitrite. I was about to trip out. I was like, oh, there's only one bottle of nitrite. That's why, because I was looking for something different. Okay, and with the nitrite, you had 5 drops vertically, obviously, straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you take it, you cap it,
And then you do a rain dance.
right? You take it up, you put it upside down, shake it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Shake it in the air
5.
like you just don't care.
And then you wait 3 minutes. Alexa, start a 3-minute nitrite timer. So we'll see how that goes. So it looks like the ammonia is actually kicking in. So it looks like it might be very well be an accurate test. I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. We'll see when it's done. I think it should be this. Alexa, how much time is left on the ammonia timer?
3 minutes, 11 seconds.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's too long. Okay, let's see. Oh, June says she gets the whole month now.
A whole birthday month?
Yeah, she said she gets the whole month.
Yep.
Oh, man. Yes, you do deserve the birthday month, June. Everybody should have a birthday month. But then everybody would be having a birthday all the time. So, Super Red Plecos. Can't read. And, oh my God, I really need new glasses. Angels are coming soon. Yay, good job. I'm so glad to hear your angels are coming. I survived long enough for oh my God. Can you check for a month, says June. Oh, she survived long enough to have a whole month. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize profusely about the fact that my eyes are just not up to snuff tonight. I have my insurance covers the exam, but it doesn't cover contacts or glasses. So I'm really on glasses that are like 5 years old. So no one wants to know what kind of angels. I would like to know that too, because that would be really cool. So, have you seen?
I'm not entirely sure how big this tote is.
Ooh, you don't know how big the tote is?
So I'm guessing 40 milliliters of Prime won't kill it. I'm guessing.
You are a dork. Sorry, I was talking to my kid, not you, man. You're smacking her in the head because she deserved it. You sit here and read the chat for me. What's it
I
called?
can't.
Angels to the Holy Spirit.
I can't see the chat.
I can't either. It's the reason why I'm making a new switch from her. Read it to me.
Yeah, I'm
What's the
doing
second
a water change.
Yeah. June, see, Alina, read the top one for me.
Or else.
T-shirt reminds me of don't argue with maternal women.
A t-shirt that reminded me of you. Don't argue with a mature woman after they smoke weed.
Done. Make me
Alexa, start the nitrate timer.
Fred Capper said,
Oh, hey, Craig. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Thank you for coming.
Nitro timer started.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Getty, whatever it is. Your nitrate timer is done.
Alexa, stop the nitrite timer. Okay, so everybody's saying hello.
Your nitrate timer is done.
Yeah, mine are strong too. Fuck!
Your
Alexa, stop the ringing timer, please. Sorry, I'm like really getting aggravated.
You just screaming cuss words into the mic.
Timer is done.
Oh my god, Alexa, stop the ammonia timer, please. Thank
There we
you.
go. There we go.
Okay, so this shows ammonia, but it shows
Ammonia timer stopped.
about 0.5 instead of 1. Hold on, let me see if this guy does 1 like I thought it would. Let me see what this guy says. Okay, no, they're 1 according to API, and
June hopefully overcome, right?
yes, 0.5 according to the half-life. But I will say the API has a 0.25 ammonia. What do you call it? Margin of error, which means that it could be, if it says 0.25, it could be 0. If it says 0.5, it could be 2.25. So it's very possible that they're around the same thing.
June says TVs are less flat because it's straight type test.
Okay, so this says, okay, thanks for no helping me. This one, the nitrite says they're at about 1 ppm. I feel like this is a little darker. So, but it goes from 1 to 2 to 5. So I think we're at 2 here. Can you see? I'm not really sure. Which is close. Let's see how it is with the API test kit. Oh, maybe I'll practice this before I fucking do it on paper. Or do it on the
Maybe.
video. See, this is 1. Well, maybe not. Yeah, this is 1 ppm of nitrite. So, oh, sorry. So it's a little off. It's a little different, but it's like, I guess within the range that if you were worried about it, you could do something about it. Like, I don't know. So the nitrate says it's at 10 for the nitrates for this, which makes sense because it's, only a little bit. But this one says 5. A lot of these are pretty much done because I already had done water changes on them, so they're yeah. It seems to be pretty even. I'll have to do some more tests to make sure. But
Your nitro
Alexa
timer is done.
Alexa, stop the ringing timer. But yeah, it seems like they're fairly. I mean, considering it's like what, $8 cheaper. That's a big
Right.
difference for it to
Worth
be
it.
within the range. Yeah, totally worth it. I think I'll be grabbing these from now on. Do the water
The
change, Shirley.
Popeye.
Say again? The Popeye,
The
yeah.
Popeye brand.
Yeah. June says do another water change. June, don't worry, honey. I'm gonna do a water change on the babies. I do if it's over 0.5 ppm.
She'll
So
get you.
yeah, she'll come beat my ass. Like, I'm not at all
Yeah.
testing June. Like, I'm afraid she'll beat me with something. Like, she won't even beat me with her hands. She'll pick something up and make it really big.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. It seems like it's totally worth the price difference, and the instructions are fairly simple. But don't go out and buy Popeye yet, because I've got another. I'm going to do testing on more tanks, and I'm going to do another test kit along with it, and really do a good video and check it out. So that'll
Good.
yeah. Could take an Uber. Where are we going? What did I say about going somewhere? All I know is June said can take an Uber, and I'm not really sure where we're taking an Uber to.
Only the cool kids are invited, Shirley.
Oh, well, then I should have been invited first, because I'm cooler than all of you, even if you don't believe it. But no, I think, like, I'm really impressed with this Popfly, honestly. The nitrates have been right on spot, and the ammonia and nitrites seem to be fairly, like, they're right there. So, I mean, so I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do on the video, though, is I'm gonna do a 1-for-1. Every tank that I test with the API, I'm gonna test with the Popfly and the other one as well. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I won't waste half the reagent in one bottle because I accidentally take the lid off the wrong one and pour it all into everything.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, they really need to do something with those fucking things, though, because I went to unscrew the top and it unscrewed the whole thing.
It's good to know though, and I'm glad that we could learn from your experience.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's like that's the whole point of this, isn't it? To
Yeah,
learn from my experiences, though.
yeah, we'll learn from your losses too. So it's good.
Oh, I've got this thing way down. I'm all like bending down to see it because I haven't seen down.
Which one was it that spilled? Just for
Oh,
memory,
the nitrate.
nitrate.
Yeah, and it still managed, even with all that, it still managed to read normal, still managed to read correctly. So go figure.
You know, the one that I see Jason use on the Easy Stream Depths Unknown, Jason.
Yeah.
He's using these digital tests that are super expensive, but I gotta wonder, like,
Are they accurate?
well, no, I gotta wonder if they're worth the extra money.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I forget what brand they are, but they're these little, like, they almost look like little eggs.
Oh, they're the fuck, I forget what they're called. I know what you're talking about. They're these little egg looking things that look like almost like those drops that go in water, the flavor drops. What are they called?
Yeah.
They look like those. They're
Yep.
fuck, I can't remember.
But I wonder, like, what the upside is to those. As far as paying more, do they last longer? Is that supposed to be the thing?
I don't
Is
apparently they're
the
supposed
whole
to be more
gimmick digital?
yeah, they're supposed to be more accurate, quicker, all that jazz. And plus, of course, you don't have to continue to buy them because it's a digital thing like your pH monitor, and you just use it over and over and over and over until it dies, I guess.
No, you gotta use reagent with it still.
Oh, then you're not, I don't, maybe.
Yeah,
I
no, you still,
don't,
it comes with some things and some stuff you gotta put in it, so.
okay, either I'm thinking of something different than you are, or I didn't read fully what I was supposed to be reading on that one that I was looking at.
Well, there's only one that looks like egg timers with a digital screen display.
Well, yeah, probably. I'm trying to think of what
Yeah,
it's called. But I
I
didn't
can't
really look
remember either.
into it
Maybe
because
someone in the chat knows.
yeah, they're probably like they're almost like $100, and I'm like, I can't
Yeah.
do that for a testing machine, you know. I mean, I know in the long run it saves you money, but it doesn't in the beginning, and I don't have it in the beginning, so that's the problem. So, but yeah, like it didn't. The funny thing is, the colors are. Ooh, whoops! I almost dropped shit. The colors are basically the same. It's just like with the margin of error and stuff. These are a little bit. They're a little bit different. They're not significantly different to the point where I'd be worried about it. Um, these are pink, supposed to be pink, and the nitrites both say the same thing. They're just different colors. And the nitrate, I have done the nitrates, and even with me adding way too much of the reagent in the bottle, um, it's still read perfectly. So that's saying something. So, but
And
yeah, I'm gonna
that's
do video. So don't.
almost a $10 difference.
Yeah, it's like one's 27 and change, and the API is 35 and change. On that's just on Amazon though, because like at my store they're almost
Right.
$40. The API master for 39 something. So
Oh, at PetSmart they're over $40.
yeah, exactly. Surely
I don't
I
buy anything
prefer
on PetSmart.
searching Jeff Pellman. I was searching cichlids. There was these purple ones in Australia. Matched your shirt. He even thumbnailed it a few months back. Oh, yeah, it is costly, Craig. Yeah. I can only imagine like what it would be if you had to replace the reagent for those expensive ones that we were talking about. But with API is a little expensive, and I was just wondering when I saw these kits, and okay, the thing that made me buy the extra kits is that whenever I went online I went to buy a nitrate test kit because as I was saying before, I'm out of the nitrate, and couldn't find one. So I thought, okay, I'll look up the API Master Freshwater Test Kit, see if I can just buy one of those. They were on sale for like $29, so I was hoping I would get that again. When I looked it up, you couldn't find any of them. You could find the salt water, but you couldn't find the pond. You couldn't find the freshwater. You just couldn't find them. And I couldn't find the API Freshwater Test Kit either, or the nitrate test kit. So I couldn't find either one of those. You could find the ammonia and the nitrite, but you couldn't find the nitrate or the whole test kit. So I was like, okay, I'll buy these other ones and see, it's just the nitrate. So it really isn't that important if it's not completely right. Um, so I went ahead and bought them, and another one's coming Sunday, but this one seems to be doing well. So I'm pretty proud of it. So
It's always less expensive in my experience to buy the whole kit rather than pieces.
yeah, but if you don't use 3/4 of the kit, aren't you wasting money? I mean,
Well, I would run out of like one thing and I'd be like, oh, time to buy another kit. That's how I did it.
exactly. But like the pH, I don't use. Okay, Craig says my Sarah kit costs us $200. Exactly. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Mary says no nitrates, but have ammonia and nitrites. Tank just not fully cycled yet, but do need to do water changes. The ammonia is pretty high. I don't. Do you have fish in there? If you have a fish in there, what the way? Okay, I'm probably gonna get yelled at for this, but this is the way I do it. Whenever I have a tank that has ammonia, unless it's an axolotl tank or a super sensitive fish tank, if it's just normal fish like tetras or whatever, what I do is if it's 1 ppm or below, I leave it. I dose it with Safer Prime, whichever it is that binds, whichever one I've got that binds the ammonia and nitrites, and then I let it cycle. And I test it every day until it's cycled through or until it spikes. And then if it spikes past 1 ppm, then I will do a water change, drop it down to 1 ppm or lower, dose again with the Safer Prime, and then just let it cycle. Because your cycle can't catch up and use the fuel to catch up to that and be able to cycle that amount if you don't leave some in there for them to cycle and to grow. So I just leave 1 ppm or below, because if you bind the ammonia, it won't hurt them, and you do it every 24 hours, check it and all that stuff. Hey Jacob, thank you for coming. So Mary says thought that was your baby talk. Anyway, if you leave that in there, it fuels your bacteria to grow more, so it can. What am I thinking? The word I'm thinking of. So it can convert. That's the word I was thinking of. Your ammonium nitrite versus and following, continuing down the line. But if you take the ammonia out all the time, it's not going to grow past that amount that you put the ammonia, that you allow the ammonia to stay in. It needs the fuel to expand and to grow. That's what I'm saying. So you have to leave some in there for it to grow. So if you, with non-sensitive fish and with non-axolotls, if you do 1 ppm or below and you just leave it in there, dose it, let it cycle, your cycle will grow to be able to accommodate that much of ammonia. With axolotls or sensitive fish, I don't go over 0.5 ppm. If it's 0.5 or higher, I do water change, drop it down to below 0.5, and then I go from there. Because it will still allow your cycle to grow. It'll just be much slower. It'll be a lot slower. So, yeah, that's the way I do it. If it's 1 ppm or higher, no, if it's above 1 ppm, I do a water change to get it down to 1 ppm or below. If it's below 1 ppm, I just treat it and continue on with that. And it seems to be working. So
I've never done a fishless cycle. It's always been with the fish in there, and I always just do it like the prime, like you test every
yeah,
single day. I will prime it. The prime is good for up to 5 parts per million ammonia or nitrite. The thing with that I feel like doesn't get explained as much is that it's added together. Like if you have 1 part per million nitrite and 1 part per million ammonia, you're counting that as 2 parts per million harmful stuff all around you
right.
need to block.
Right.
And it's
Even though
not,
nitrite is less harmful than ammonia, still you have to count it for the binding. You have to count it as a
yeah,
toxic thing
yeah.
for the binding.
So if I have nitrite and ammonia, one ppm each, it's gonna take at least enough prime for 2 parts per million to block that off and keep my
Yeah,
fish safe.
it's
And
like times two.
it says it lasts for 48 hours. I only trust it for 24.
That's what I do too. 4 hours, because it can't hurt.
Yeah,
Like the
but
only
you
thing that
also
doesn't.
don't. There's another argument out there that you don't want to let it marinate and build up too much without a water change in there. Which, like you can do a water change in there, like she was saying, but keep a little bit left for your bacteria to grow on.
Yeah, exactly. What? Okay, do you know what the reason is for not to just add and marinate, let it marinate without doing water changes? I mean, I
Yep.
know it's inert after 48 hours, so I know that like if you put too much in, it can suck the oxygen out of the water. But I figured that was pretty much over when it became inert in 48 hours.
I don't know, but I think anything like that building up in the tank is not great.
No, of course, nothing chemical building up
Yeah.
in the tank can be
So
great.
why not? Why not do
But
the water change?
no, I'm all for the water changes. Don't worry, I'm
Yeah.
all for it. I was just wondering what the consequences
I
would
just
be to
feel
add
like
it.
you shouldn't rely on the product itself to save
No.
you. It's more of a tool to help.
Yeah, it's definitely a tool. You don't rely on it. You use it as a tool to keep from things from happening. Mary says, yes, true, but was always taught zero point 0.5 or less and only to do tiny water changes. I have high pH 8.4, so I need to keep my ammonia and chloramine. So I use ammonia in. I can't read the last part in test. Okay. Yeah, I get that. If you got high pH, from what I understand, that means your ammonia is more toxic. Isn't that true, Mel?
Yeah.
I know when you go
Yeah.
below a certain pH, it turns into ammonium, so it's not as toxic.
Yeah, the higher the pH, the worse it is. But it
That
really doesn't matter for her because if she's using Prime correctly, or
right,
there are other products out there like Prime for
it
its
will bind
complete
it.
works. There are other products like Prime. Prime is just my go-to. But yeah, it makes it so that it's not harmful anymore for a certain amount
Right,
of time to your fish.
right.
It can still be in the water. You will still test it. It will show up on your test, but it will not harm your fish as long as you've got the dosage correct based on how
Jacob,
much is in there.
right, exactly. Jacob says if you leave everything and don't do water changes, the excess phosphates will create a spike, and if you don't have enough plants, it's game over. Ammonia is also less toxic the lower the pH. Exactly. The higher the
Whenever
pH,
I set up a tank, it's as many plants as I can possibly fit in there. I don't
right.
care. I'll shove as many plants as I possibly can afford and fit in the tank.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
my
problem is
that's the way
affording
I
the
do
plants
things.
because they're not cheap. But
Yeah, yeah.
the
But
more you
it's
can
the best way
marinate,
to
definitely.
go.
But that's like my 55. There's not a lot of inside plants like water plants, but there's tons of terrestrial plants. See if I can show you guys. And it really like it's seldom. It's a 75 and it's got 50,000 fucking of cars in it. Here, let me see. And then electric blue cars. I don't know if you can see that or not really well. I'm trying, but my phone is my phone is charging, so I can't really. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's all kinds of plants on top, and there's a little bit of val and some other plants inside, but it's mostly plants on top, and they love playing in the roots, and it really helps a lot with the nitrites. Honestly, the nitrates, I mean, aren't going anywhere because there's 40 juvenile electric blue cars, a pair of electric blue cars, and 5 Ivanacara bimaculata in there. So it's got a lot of nitrates, and I don't know if any. There's
You just
any
you just don't have enough plant mass to match that yet.
honestly, I don't
Slash,
know any amount of plants that could match that. Like
yeah.
it's a
Ah,
lot. Like,
come
it's a
on.
lot. Jacob says he saw that. I'm not sure what he saw, but okay, yeah. And he said, I got a B in plant biology that it helps me so much with this hobby. I'm sure it has. I've taken biology before and I did pretty well in it, considering I'm not much of a science geek. But I was taking an animal science class, or animal science degree is what I was going for because I planned to be a vet in the first place. But so I've got almost an entire bachelor's science degree in animal sciences. But one 18-hour semester before the end of before my graduation, I ran out of financial aid and assistance. So I wasn't able to finish one fucking semester, one semester, and I would have had my degree.
It doesn't
How about that?
expire, does it?
No, well, okay, no, but yes. like it doesn't really expire, but if the curriculum has changed since your degree, like if I were for one transferring credits from one college to another, you never get all of them. You never get all the credits because they're different with every college. But even if I were to transfer all my credit and I was to start over again, I would have to start probably from the beginning because the criteria and the curriculum has changed so much since I was in school that I would probably have to start over and do so many more credits than I have now. And A, I don't have the money to cover tuition, and B, I've lost all financial aid, so it's not going to really, I can't really do it.
Well,
Just to finish that ish if I can. You can usually use the credits if you go back to the same school. Yeah, but my school was in Arkansas. I'm in Washington now. I'm not taking that commute. It's a little much.
right. No,
Yeah.
you can make it. It ain't far.
No, just 3,500 miles. That's all. I can do it
That's all.
every day. Every day. Online. They don't have on with animal science. There's a lot of courses that they don't provide online because they're hands on. Like with when I took my bovine class that was about bovine production and stuff like that. I had to be there because I had to do pelvic exams and stuff on the cows. So you can't do that online. So there's some things you can't do online with the animal science degree. So
Are you
yeah,
sure you can't do a pelvic exam online? Did you try?
I never tried. I really have. So honestly, I couldn't tell you.
There you go. You never know till you try.
Maybe I could stick my hand through the computer with a big arm glove on and just be like.
Somebody just puts the computer up in there and turns the camera on.
Jacob wants to know how long it's been since I went. Should I tell him how old I am? Okay. First of all, I started school in 20, like 2005 or something like that. And then I continued on randomly going in and out at certain times, depending on my life, until the last time I went was about 10 years ago. And like I said, one semester left. But it was over 10 years ago. So, Mary says, surely we can collect challenge course with test and then will not credit or will get credit and have to retake that course and not have to retake that course. Yeah, I know they have a lot of testing and stuff for it, but honestly, it's been over 10 years, so I'm not sure I'd be able to remember all of it. So there was one test or one class that I had to name the Latin names for all the muscles and all the bones in a horse. And they didn't give you a word bank. They didn't give you nothing. They gave you a picture of a horse with all these little blank lines coming from it. You were supposed to name all those blank lines. And you know what? I got a fucking 100 on that bitch. So boom. But I would never be able to do that now. Jacob says the thing is, it's way different now since COVID. They have online courses for almost anything now. Well, I have to check it. It's worth a shot. You're right. Looking into it and doing public speaking online. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to look into it.
Yeah,
Because
but
honestly,
animal sciences, there's a lot of hands-on. So
yeah,
no matter
exactly.
what, you're gonna be screwed with that.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, I'll have to start like half my fucking degree again. I'll have to like start 2 years in with all the way the curriculum has changed and stuff. So, like, I don't even have the money. If they were to say, hey, you can have all your credits, like every single credit up until this last 18 hours that you didn't do, I would not be able to cover that 18 hours because I don't have at Arkansas 10 years ago, it was like $3,000 a semester. I can only imagine what it is up here in Washington 10, 15 years later. So,
America needs to get their shit together and fucking
right?
do universal school and healthcare.
Education should be free. Everybody has the right to learn. So,
Yeah, but if we keep America stupid, then we get all, the neo-Nazi people, and I'm not
people
gonna
like
get
the current
political, but
institution.
yeah. But
Let's keep the masses uneducated so they can be pushed around and
we'll just
enslaved.
skip right around that stone.
Yeah, we don't need that one. It's okay. We'll just go away. Women can use the bathroom somewhere else. It wasn't until like I think the 1950s or something that the
Oh
women
no, I
were
got
allowed to
Shirley
use public
started.
restrooms. Yes, you did. It was a bad idea. But like for a long time, we weren't even allowed to use public restrooms because men were uncomfortable with us going into public restrooms. So, and that was before. That was like even before there was segregation. That women weren't allowed.
How
Women
does
were,
how does
no matter what
how
color.
does this have anything to do with uh universal college and
I don't
healthcare?
know. It just got there. It just got there. I don't know. But anyway, you're right. You're right. Let's go back to the topic. But
Yes.
yes, he said that a lot of the animal sciences are online as well. So I mean, it's worth a try. If I can find some way to get more financial aid, because there's no way when living on $1,000 a month in a place like this that I'll be able to afford college. There's none, not a chance in hell.
Well, don't
And
you
that's
still owe anyway too?
I owe student loans, but I don't owe
Yeah,
like to the college or anything. But yeah, I get
right.
I'm like 70 grand in student loans. It's ridiculous. So,
That's gonna
but
make it
I
challenging too.
yeah, if I would like if I had a choice, I would be a career student for the rest of my life. If I got paid and made a living off of going to college and learning and writing papers and all that jazz, I would be all over it. I would be a career student for the rest of my life. You could not pay me enough to go to college because I would be like I would go for $10 an hour.
I have your solution, Shirley.
Oh yeah, tell me.
So, there's this place, right? And
Yeah.
it's called Japan,
Oh,
and Roy lives there,
oh, I know him.
and he teaches English, and you know
Ooh.
English.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, well, you know English enough, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, I think especially if I'm going to Japan, I definitely know English more than I probably have to.
Yep. So move to Japan, teach English. Bam,
Yeah,
solved.
perfect.
How you get there, that's a you problem.
Right? This is me problem. Jacob says I'm doing financial aid, but if you are below the threshold, it's almost impossible to get denied. I am below the threshold. Oh yeah, Jacob. No, I'm way below the threshold. It's not that I will get denied, it's that they have a cap on grants and loans for students. Um, if you've gotten so much in grants and student loans, you're shit out of luck if you need any more. Like it's not,
It's
they're
not
not.
infinite.
No, it's not infinite. They can stop it. It's supposed to be helpful to students so they don't get such a crushing debt from student loans that they can't survive. But
Right.
really, it fucks people like me who need that extra fucking semester of financial aid. Mary says, get a college grant financial aid. That's how I did my LPN nursing program, 40 years old, and studied my butt off and graduated with a 4.0 average and made the dean's list and retired 20 years later. Look at you go. And I would love to, but they capped financial aid. I can't get any more. They capped it. So Jacob
I'd
says he's
like to
currently going
retire.
through it. So yeah, yeah,
I
like they
gotta
don't.
figure out how to retire.
You're retired. Well, put money in your mattress. That's the only way it's going to be safe right now. Be like, here's my retirement fund. Slide it in the mattress.
Yeah. No, I've come to terms with the whole like when COVID was a thing and I got
Yeah.
paid to exist. That's basically my retirement.
Let me tell you something. I didn't get paid to exist because I was on SSI and they think that's enough to get paid to exist. It's not. But besides that point, they think it is. So I didn't really get a lot of paid that a lot of people got. And so my life didn't change at all, really, during COVID. I hardly ever went anywhere anyway. I never did anything. I didn't have any money. Um, like whenever you got the like what was it, 1,000, like not even $1,000 or whatever credit for having a kid during COVID. I think I got that and like it paid some of my bills for a month. So that's pretty much all that happened.
Well,
I'll
there's
tell you how
that.
COVID was. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, well, there's that at least.
Right? Um, yeah, it's just it was really sad for me to sit there and be like, everybody's like, oh, how did your life change during COVID? I'm like, it didn't. I was a hermit with no money as it was. The only thing that changed for me is the ability to get toilet paper. That's literally all that changed for me. So yeah, that was fun. Okay. Jacob says, I worked every day throughout COVID while everyone got paid to do nothing. Life isn't fair, just how it is. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing about life. That pisses me off when people say, not that, but when people say life isn't fair, get over it or something like that, it kind of pisses me off because the whole purpose of being a person is to try to make life fair for everybody. You know, there's people with disabilities, there's people with issues that are getting discriminated against. They have more obstacles than other people. So the point of life is to make it so everybody's obstacles are the same. Everybody gets through things the same. And whether they get through it or not depends on who they are as a person. Now, when that happens, when everybody has the same fair shot, then I will be like, yes, everything's okay. But until then, our job is to make life fair. Do the best we can to make sure that everybody has equal footing to get through life. To me, that is the whole fucking point. So,
Yeah, well, to
Robert,
everybody else, at least the vast majority in my experience in America, it's everybody for themselves. Good luck
yeah,
with that.
I hate that because the thing is, with communities, the whole point, the whole reason why we as people in the first place, when we became people, was joined, banded together was so that way we'd have a community so we could take care of each other. So the least would be taken care of just as well as the highest. And that's the whole point of the community. So everyone can be taken care of. But that's not how the fucking shit's going. So Mary says, Shirley State RI started program years back. The high schools give college course. I get prerequisite courses done, and when graduate high school, when they graduate high school, they already have an associate's degree. Oh yeah, exactly. My daughter is planning on going to one of those schools next year when she goes. She's on the wait list for it, and she'll get degrees or not degrees, but college credits for things like I think she wants to go into marine diesel and marine engines or something like that. She really wants to go into mechanics, so she's going to be doing well, I think. But if she can get through that, she's doing her damnedest not to go to school. So we'll see how
Well,
that works.
tell her to hurry the hell up so she can fix your car.
Right? Hurry the hell up! So she's already trying to tell. She's already trying to get me to let her change the oil and fix the transmission. So I'm like, not unless you got somebody under that can fix your mistakes if you fuck up, because you've never done it before. And it's not that I don't have confidence in her, because she is. If anyone can figure it out on the first try, it would be her. But
Right,
I need somebody in the background being like, "Ooh, let's fix that real quick." You know, let's
right,
not let your mom's car explode. But I mean, I have all the confidence in the world that she'd be able to handle it. But I need to back up just for my own
right,
peace of mind.
right, right. Well,
So
I got a excuse my language, piece of shit car that she can work on if she wants to come do that.
oh, I'll
It
tell
doesn't
her
run
there, Mom.
anyway, so what, there's nothing to lose.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm taking a dab, guys. I know. Sorry, my apologies. Jacob says, agreed. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm saying that though through obstacles, every while things get. I'm sorry if I'm reading this wrong, guys. My eyes aren't working. Get hard. We still have to help each other. That's why I'm trying to give you a little motivation. Oh, Jacob, honey, I appreciate it completely. I meant nothing negative in any sort towards what your comment was. I really 100% agree, and I feel that, and I appreciate that. I need the motivation, but at the same time, I don't, because like I want to go. The reason why I'm not motivated is because I don't really have the means to go. So, like, I really appreciate it. Like, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate your push because I need it. I do. I do. And if I had a boat to go with these oars, we'd be good to go. Robert said, if she has questions about cars, I can answer them. Been a professional mechanic for 35 years. Oh, hell yeah, Robert. You should email me and I'll send you a list of questions my daughter's got, because believe me, she's got plenty. She will talk your ear off. So she just like, she is everything. Ever since she was old enough to talk, the first things that she learned to say were about cars. She could tell you what a car, a train, a truck. She could tell you all that at like 3 years old. She'd be like, point them out. Boat, tugboat. Like, she could point them out. It was crazy. So yeah, she definitely is is crazy.
It
So
sounds
I'm
like
gonna,
she should be a mechanic.
yeah, she should. That's what she's going for, diesel and marine engines or whatever. If she goes to the new market place, she's gonna be like,
Tell her to work for the government and get some security clearances.
right, and give
You
me all
know,
those,
because
give me
I
all
got
kinds of
some
contracts.
questions.
Yeah, but she's like, I'm serious. Like, I don't know if anybody gave her half a chance, she would be like, she'd take off like a shooting star. I know she would because she just, and I know I'm her mom, so everybody's like, oh, you're just partial. And yes, I can agree. I am partial somewhat, but at the same time, I can sit back and be like, that may be my kid, but she's fucking awesome. Like she really is good. She takes things apart. I tell her, and I'm like, listen, this air pump isn't working. It's not pushing out air like it's supposed to be. She will go clean it, take it apart, clean it, put it back together, and make sure it's working again. And by the time she's done, the air pump fucking works. Like it, she has been the whole fucking reason. You remember, Mel, whenever I told you about the outage, the electrical outage, and she stayed up all night keeping the fish alive?
Yep.
Do you remember that when she took her bike pump and pumped air into all the fucking filters and stuff in all my tanks? And she spent all night doing that. I would have never thought of that. She was amazing. Like, how do you think of shit like that? So Robert says, tell her to stay away from UTI or Biotech, better off being an apprentice or a community college. Exactly. There's a couple of community colleges around here and stuff that would be great for her to go in. So I mean, she doesn't want to go to college because she just doesn't do well in the classroom setting. She's really smart. I had her tested when she was about 5, and she had an IQ of 141. When I asked them because at the time I didn't know the scale and what it meant. I knew she wasn't learning to say like didn't have learning issues other than ADHD.
It's because the traditional way of learning is to drill things into kids' heads and
Right,
memorization pointless shit that
right.
has nothing to do with what you're like. That's why I didn't go to college all the way. I dropped out because they were like, you got to do a year prerequisites and stuff first, and I'm like, I literally just did all of this, and I have no interest. Like, I couldn't get interested, so then I went into a trade school, and I feel like trade school type stuff is going to be great for Anita because I feel like she doesn't go to school, doesn't do well in school because the way that they teach is not, not really great for those who want to think for themselves.
No, not only
Um,
that, but she's like she. The funny thing is, like my biggest problem is she hasn't went to school consistently since 6th grade.
yeah.
Short of putting her on the bus myself, physically following her around and making sure she goes to school, there's nothing I can do. I literally took everything away from her. Told her, said if from school starts until time school ends, you will sit on your bed. You have a piece of paper, you have a pencil. You can write, you can draw, you can do whatever, but you are not moving from this bed. You do not talk to me. You do not talk to anyone. You come out for a bathroom break. You come out for food. That is the only time you come. Otherwise, you sit in there because if you were at school, you wouldn't be able to talk to me. You would get nothing but bathroom breaks and food. So you don't. That's what this little heifer. She fucking said no telling how many times. Sat in the middle of her bedroom with nothing. She wouldn't write or nothing. Sat and stared at 4 walls from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. when school was over. Actually, 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. because I made her go from the time she'd be on the bus to the time she got off the bus. So, and she
I
would do
don't
that every
know.
time versus going to school.
I don't know how that's any more mentally stimulating, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
It's not like I didn't either. Like I couldn't understand why she'd rather go to school. I still don't understand it. But she
She'd
just like,
rather check out than deal with the bullshit.
yeah, well, I mean, of course. Yeah, I get it kind of like that.
Yeah.
But like I can't with this year though, when she started that mess, when she pulled that mess, we had a truancy meeting. If she doesn't start going to school, which she's been for the last 2 weeks, I will say she has been fucking amazing. She is only asked to come out of school twice, and then both times she's like, never mind, never mind. I know I can't, never mind. Like she didn't even give me a chance to answer and tell her. She was just like, can I come home? And us, she's like, never mind, never mind, never mind. So Like I am proud of her. Like it took the thing that makes me mad is the schools. I told them they warned me about her attendance. I was like, yes, I know we've got to do something. I did everything I could at home. Rewards for going to school, punishments for not going to school, a mixture of both, everything I could think of, bribes, everything that I could possibly think of. And nothing mattered because if she didn't want to go, she's stubborn enough, she wouldn't go. Well, I kept waiting from sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth grade for them to say, no, you'll have to go stand in front of a judge and tell them why you can't. You have to do this, you have to do that. Not a single one. Everyone at the end of the year fucking passed her. Passed her. She didn't go to school. She didn't do homework for 2 semesters each year.
With the what? What was her GPA when they passed her?
Oh, I don't even know because sixth grade, like I got so pissed off when I found out they passed her. I was just like, I didn't even look. But like, well, I did look, but I don't remember what it was. 1, 6, 7th, 8th, and 9th, and then she's in 10th grade now. And the first semester didn't go well because I think we were doing online, maybe. No, we were doing this. We started this year. Last year we did online, but she started out with this. And at first she started out okay, but then of course it went straight to the not going to school. Um, it was mostly fine last semester, but then this semester she had too many unexcused and too many absences. Period. And so they actually this time had a truancy meeting. I was waiting for all these other schools and all these other grades to say, "Hey, you can't do that. Here's the consequence of you skipping school, of you not going when you're supposed to." And like, because I did the best I could at home, but she needed extra, like, she needed a wake up call, I guess it was. And she wasn't getting any consequences other than the crap she didn't care about with me. So I feel like the schools failed her, like, because I did the best I could, but when it comes to school, you have to have the support of the school in order for this to happen. It's just, it's not a one-way street, which they bitch all the time about parents not doing their part. What happens when the
Yeah, I think
school?
it's funny that they bitch about the parents not doing their part, but
Yeah,
kids spend more time at school than they do at home.
right. They do, and then you get teachers being like pissed off. And I can say this because my dad and my mom both were teachers, so kiss my
Hmm.
ass if you don't like it. But teachers bitch all the
Disclaimer.
time. Yeah, exactly. Disclaimer. Teachers bitch all the time about the parents not doing the job and them expecting her to be babysitters and parents and all that jazz, which I totally get and I totally stand behind because parents do that a lot, a lot. But there's also situations when teachers be like, nah, not dealing with this, move it on. That's what they did 6th, 7th, 8th, and ninth grade. 4 years and 3 different schools, my child had opportunities to be lifted, elevated, and given the chance to succeed. And each time they said, nah, not this time, maybe next time. So scooter on.
Well,
It's just
I
like,
mean, I feel like you can lay part of that on the school, but you also have to realize that a lot of it is on her too, because it is her
yeah, no, no,
personal.
no. No, I
It's
totally,
like
that's what I tell her.
having a quitter. It's like having someone try to quit a habit or something. Like they got to be
Right. They got to be the one
wanting
to want
to.
it. Right, and that's what I said to
Yeah,
them too. But I'm talking about on their part. Like because
right,
we all have a part in it. She's got to want to do it, but as her mother,
right.
I've got to find a way to make her do it no matter what. As the school, they have an obligation to make sure she's getting the education she needs no matter what. And if I'm doing my part, they're not, and she's not, then it's only going to go one way. Or if they're doing their part, but me and her are not, then you know what I mean. It's not going to work. So I feel like that.
And then it doesn't like it's not working. So then they threaten to arrest you.
Yeah, exactly. It's my fault.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but then the thing is, like, but they seem to have gotten through to her with the meeting, and that's what I was telling people before. Like, if they would have just stepped in a little bit, just like pushed a little bit, she'd have been back. You know what I mean? She's not. She's a good kid for the most part. She gets stubborn, and she makes up her mind about something, and it doesn't matter what you do or what you say. It will take hell or high water to fucking move her. She is when she made up her mind, that's the way it is for her. which in some ways can be great, but in other ways is fucking annoying. Makes you want to strangle her. I love her, but but she just like it takes in education. It takes all parties, the educators, the parents, and if the parents are the educators, then they got double duty. So, which is why I don't like homeschool. So, but it's
Well,
just
strong will is good. She's just got to funnel it into the right
yeah,
channels.
exactly. That's what I like. I can't. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna put her down, push her down. Like I'm not gonna make her behave and be quiet and don't say. I'm not. I'm sorry. I was done that way all my life. I'm not doing that to my kid. Dampening her to make me feel better. That's not gonna happen.
Well, also, with her level of intelligence, she just probably doesn't want to be talked to like a little kid anymore. Like
Yeah,
level with her.
yeah. That's what I. Yeah, I
And
totally
and the
agree.
I feel like a lot of times the teachers, I mean, they go through so. I can't really blame teachers too much though, because like they go through so many different kids from so many different backgrounds and
Yeah.
so many different living situations, and I don't know how they do it. Like, nope, not for me.
No, I could like I thought about being a teacher when I was younger, which would have been fun, I think, and great, but it also would have been horrible because I'm so
On
soft
top
hearted
of
I
the
get
shit
attached to
pay.
people. Yeah, yeah, no, no. But yeah, everybody tells me I should either have been a teacher or a psychiatrist. And like you guys, I thank you for the confidence in me, but I think you underestimate how much I totally just despise people sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
I am not really in the position to be helpful because I'm not exactly helpful to myself. So why would I be helpful to other people? You know what I mean? It's just like doctor heal thyself. That kind of situation.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So I forgot what did I finish my point because I totally forgot what my point was. And no, this has nothing to do with whether I have had too much weed or not. It's completely because I'm old. Ask Mel,
Your
she'll
words,
tell
not
you.
mine.
Well, dude, why am I the only one on the screen? Holy hell. I didn't even realize that.
Because I'm been busy doing things like getting this 56, and I don't know. I figured you
There
were
you are.
sharing the
So you
there
don't
I
have it.
am, nothing.
There you are,
I,
nothing. Ah.
I can put the light back on in the tank. It went off. Here.
I had it on because I was showing something. I don't remember what I was showing. Probably my 28 or whatever. You jerk.
It's just
All the
I
snails.
moved it because it's gonna be in the way for I'm gonna do a water change and put the title on the 56. So what I'm going to do
Yeah.
is put you on this quarantine where Anchor is, I guess.
Okay. I'm sad that I won't have those awesome angels, but appreciate you being the go between that kept me from having my heart broken.
Yeah,
I'm sorry you had to deal with that though. I really am.
it is what it is. Of course, I'm not gonna
Out
get
of
against
everybody,
you
I
of it.
think that if I had my fish in anybody's hands, I am more confident about you than I would be anybody about their care. So don't ever think that I have any issue with the fact with how they were taken care of. None whatsoever.
Well, appreciate it.
Well, I
Have
appreciate
a
you
good
taking care
one.
of my fish. Oh
Oop,
Jesus!
scared him. My bad.
Sorry, I'm trying to clean a bunch of snails out of the fucking 28 because I'm really tired of looking at these bitches. Oh, I just smushed one right against the glass. Oops.
But snails are cute.
Oh, no, they're not. The ones I want here are fucking adorable, but the ones that I don't can bite my fat ass. I probably shouldn't say that
There's
on.
Anchor. I
Oh,
can't
look
wait
at
to
him.
set him up his own tank.
Yep, he's gonna do so well.
So far, he hasn't eaten Jason's tiny little Corys. I
Oh,
guess they gave them
that's
enough.
positive.
Yeah, I guess they gave them enough hiding rooms.
Ew, look at all these snails. Gross. Fucking snails. Disgusting. And these
Is that
is that my
your
what?
haul from the trap?
No, I haven't put the trap back in there in a week because last time I was in there, it killed a honey gourami and a rosy loach. They
Ah,
got stuck. They got stuck in the tines that close it and couldn't get out. Like one of them was almost impaled on it.
yeah, that's not good.
No, so I'm like, I'm not. No, I'm not. Unless you can watch it 24/7, I wouldn't use it.
Right.
Like, if you can't
No
watch it, take it
bueno.
out. Yeah, no. So I'm not cool with
Right.
that. And it could have been something like I should have been washing it or whatever, which is probably the case anyway. But
Well, I wouldn't write off all of them. I'd be
no,
interested to try the co-op snail trap.
no, I meant this one, this particular one. The Sarah one is the only one I tried. I am not speaking for any of the other ones. Where'd you go? You left me. You left me. I'm so sad. Anyway, but no, I'm only speaking of the Sarah one. This one, I haven't tried any of the other ones, so I'm only speaking for this one. This one completely. Melly Mel Mel, I can't talk to you without you coming back on here. Oh, the new test kit's coming. It will be here tomorrow, I think. Yeah, tomorrow, Sunday. So, sorry, I was looking at my. Okay, Mel, come on. So anyway, so did I leave anything out? I think I showed everybody the bed of Mahachiensis babies. I showed you guys the new fish that I got, the electric blue Jack Dempsey. Hold on, somebody said something. Snails, after all, I have pest. Oh shit! I wish I could read. Hold on. Hopefully, ooh! Sorry. Hold on. I have res turtle, big girl, just under 12 inches, and they're free food. Oh yeah, you can. Anybody that wants them can have them because I'm cool without them. I'm good without them. So like, but the thing is, like, everybody that's gotten my, everyone that's ever gotten any of my snails, where'd she go? Oh my god, this thing sucks. Everyone that's ever gotten any of my snails has said that the minute they started a colony of them, they exploded. Like all the snails they got from me just exploded before they knew it. They were overrun, even though they had like pea puffers and regular puffers and just loaches and all kinds of shit that like snails. They were just exploding like crazy. So if you want any of my snails, I could probably give you 3 and you'll have 400 in a few days. No guarantees though, no guarantees. Where'd you go, Mel? Mel? Did you mute yourself? Melly Mel.
Can you
I
hear
think.
me?
Oh, I can now. We have life, people.
I'm alive.
You are. We have resuscitated you to the life of the StreamYard. How
Well,
beest
you
thou?
kicked me out on purpose. I'm gonna
Oh,
remember that.
well, if I did, then I'm sorry because I didn't get a chance to really enjoy it because I didn't know I was doing it. If I'd have known I was doing it, then had a chance to enjoy it, and I'd have done it out with glee. Done it up with glee.
I I love you too. Question
You
mark.
know you love me. And you know I love you too. We wouldn't be partners in fish crime if we didn't. Anyway, so did you show everything you wanted to show, Mel? I think I showed everything just about, unless I'm missing something.
Well, I'm about to put the new title filter on the 56 after I do a water change,
Oh,
and
hell yeah.
I'm gonna plant a bunch more leopard val that Jason sent me. And I gotta go through the box of plants that look like it's been through hell and back from I got from the auction.
Oh
It looks like
yeah.
somebody Ace Ventura'd it. I'm lucky it's just plants in there. Like I'm not kidding. It looks like somebody Ace Ventura'd it.
That's funny. Mary says I raise mystery snails just to Pearl's needs. Also, it's not you're not the problem, Mary, it's just I can't see. Also a couple to eat tank crap, but you like them too. Well, that's the thing about mystery snails. They don't eat anything but the junk that you put in there. So, like, they won't eat algae. They don't eat. They eat the food they can get before the fish get there. That's what they like to eat.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually prefer the pest snails like the ram's horn to the mystery snail. Now I have not had blueberry snails. I would like to try those. But my problem with the mystery snails is one, they don't live long enough. When they
Yeah.
do die, it's a bigger test on your bioload. So
Yeah, but counter argument,
also they
pet
lay
snails.
those big nasty like egg sacs everywhere. The pest snails, yeah, they they multiply faster and like crazy or whatever, but it is only to the amount of food that you feed. So I've been able to find a balance to where I have a certain amount of snails and it stays that way. That or I feed less and then I get a graveyard of snail shells.
Yes, it
So
doesn't work for everybody that way though. Like some of mine, my thing, like this, the 28. Yes, I understand the reason why this one's as bad is because I overfeed, but I've got juvenile and baby fish in here. That's the whole reason I overfeed like I do. So,
excuses.
huh?
I said excuses. Go on.
Yeah. Shut up.
Kidding.
But no, so I understand totally that that's a me problem. But like my betta tank in my bedroom by my bed, like I literally feed 3 to 4 pieces of for my betta and like a teensy tiny, like not even a pinch of flakes for the 6 Danios that are in there. They're like very seldom does anything hit the ground. Yet I have a huge like infestation all over the place. They're eating my plants. Every one of my plants are being stripped down to the bare
Yeah,
stems. So
out
it's
of
like
desperation because they don't have anything else to eat.
no. That's how they got. That's how would they have grown if I wasn't overfeeding? How else would they have grown other than eating my plants? That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah,
started out eating all my plants and shit. And so my point being that it's not just how much you feed; it also has how much food is available because they're opportunistic
yeah,
eaters. So if
yeah,
when it comes down to it, they will eat whatever they can get their. If you have a fish that's sick and can't move, they will eat it alive. They will. I've seen
yeah.
them do it. I've had to shove them off a fish that was dying. So,
Cute.
like it's just so I don't like while 99.8% of the time, yes, watching how much you feed is going to have a strong impact on it. There are situations that like and for mine, I don't know if anybody's seen the Snailmageddon video, but that shit ain't a joke. That's exactly what happened. I put floating plants in 5 of my tanks and snails rained down like hell fire. Like seriously, I was appalled and could not get those plants out fast enough. But there was damage was done. I was infested with snails in all of my tanks. So like situations like that, they overflowed my bioload the bioload so bad in some of my tanks that they crashed the cycle. Like it was
I
that
just don't
bad.
know how you
How I what?
managed to get plants that infested.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. She gave me 3 or 4 gallon Ziploc bags with water and plants in it. And I, not knowing at the time, because I was still fairly new, I did not know that you could get snails like that, let alone get infested like you're going to die with snails. I didn't expect any of that. I didn't know any of that. So I just got them and I put them in my tanks. And boom, they just rained down like hellfire. Like if I wish I'd had a video because no one believes me with the extent of how bad it is. Like I was horrified. Anita was horrified we were walking around or running around trying to grab everything we could out of there, grabbing all the snails. But no, they took over. So they move on a foot. Yes, I know they do. I'm just, yeah.
You move on foot.
The snails. June says that happened once. Didn't see them before getting in the tank. Yeah, but I just, I don't like when people tell newbies that if they have gotten snails that the only reason that they have snails and an abundance of snails is because they're overfeeding, especially when it's a heavily planted tank and there's lots of detritus and lots of shit for the snail to feed on. They may not be overfeeding. Chances are they probably are. But when you tell somebody that and don't give them other options so they can at least look at it and find the answer on their own, they're not going to only not listen to you, but they're going to be discouraged. So it's
What's
like,
your other option?
what do you mean?
What else would you tell them?
I would tell them this is the likely probability is that you're overfeeding, da 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 da. But there are also situations where this and that, just list the situations and be like, this is the number one, this is the most likely, this is what's going on. But this could also be too. Give them something to lead them, let them lead themselves to the.
Well,
I
do
know
you
most
have
of the time it's
another
not going to help.
solution other than I feel like telling them to stop overfeeding or to watch what they're feeding is going to
No,
help them regardless with their
yeah,
issue?
no, I agree with that. I agree. I'm not saying don't say that. I'm saying that don't tell them that's the only option because when I say that, the reason I say that is because every time I've seen someone tell somebody else, like a newbie, that they're overfeeding and that's what's causing the snails, they're very harsh and very non-forgiving and very accusatory, as if they've been wrong and they've done something wrong when that's not the situation. You may have done something wrong, messed up, made a mistake, but that doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like they're very abrasive about it. And when it just bothers me for somebody to be just that hardline about it when that's not the only case. That's all. Like, I don't like people making somebody else feel bad for something that may or may not have been their fault. And even if it
Right.
is their fault, be diplomatic, be, a teacher, teach them. Don't, if you're rude to them, it's just going to drive them out of the hobby. We need people in the hobby. So, you don't want to do that.
Nah, we don't. There's plenty of us cool kids around.
June says, could be surviving on algae. Very true. They do that too. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
I overfeed. Yeah, me too, June. Me too, for the most part. But I know some of the tanks I've got, like with the betta, I don't overfeed because, like, what is there to overfeed, really? But yeah, so I don't overfeed that one. Tanks like that, I'm a little skeptical about. But most of the time, most of the time I agree that it's probably overfeeding. That's generally what it is. So I'm
I
not
was gonna
bringing that
say,
case.
most of the time yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. 99.8% of the time, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably is. But to like put that on them as if they've done the worst thing in the world, like, it's just okay.
All
So
your
maybe
fish
I
are gonna
can.
die because you feed too much.
Yeah, like you're a horrible person because you've got snails and blah blah. Like one time I showed a picture of my tanks and I just fed and I have the snail problem, which is not something I normally do as far as feeding. I fed extra trying to get the fish to the front so I could take pictures, and it all landed on the ground because the fish didn't give a shit because I feed them enough as it is. And the snail just converged on it, and dude says, I can tell they overfeed all the time as it is. I was like, no, no, no. You see one picture of overfeeding. That doesn't mean I overfeed all the time, you judgy ass bastard. So it just pisses me off people's attitudes like that. It just fucking messes with people's self-esteem and their ability to even enjoy the hobby. And it's just,
Mm-hmm.
tell them what it
Good.
probably is, but say, hey, could be this, or does this apply? Does this apply? Does this apply? If no, then we should probably go to plan A. Just be
Or just tell them that
encouraging.
they're a disappointment to their family.
You are a disappointment to life. You should not have it anymore.
You should have been sterilized.
You should have been a late
God.
term abortion.
It's never too late, Shirley.
That's why I said late term. any time past birth is late term, right? I love that fact that people are like they're giving abortions to people who've already had the baby. I'm like, really? You really think that's a thing? It's called murder, honey. That's not a thing. No star for you today. Jen says, I've never seen a fish overeat. Exactly. I have seen two that got swim bladder from gulping air when they ate. They were glowfish. Well, one's a glowfish, the other one's a black skirt tetra, but they're both the same fish with different colors. So anyway, they both got it from gulping air when they ate food off the surface. So it wasn't really them overeating, it was them gulping the air that caused their swim bladder issues. I was able to fix them with just a couple of days fasting, so it was no big deal. But yeah, so I've never actually seen any fish get sick. But I feed my fish consistently generally because I found that when they aren't afraid they're going to miss another meal, they tend to not bolt it down, not freak out, not fight over the food because they know there's more food coming and that everybody's going to have some. And I know it's instinctual. It's like, if they know that there's food coming, they're not going to gulp it down. You know what I mean? Are you there? Hello? Did I talk you to sleep? I think I talked Mel to sleep. Caca. It seems like I have
Hello, 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 hello.
there you are. Yes, we can hear you. What happened?
So you fell out of my ear, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I got it to turn back on
Yeah.
eventually, and I could hear you. But then apparently it somehow muted me, and I don't know how. Riveting, I know.
It's amazing. I couldn't look away.
It was the earbud fairy.
I
Got
can't
it
find my
out for
earbuds.
me.
They were right on this table right here, but apparently they've disappeared into the
You
ether.
pissed off the earbud fairy.
I did, and I didn't do anything to it except for maybe pants it a time or two. June says, my hubby doesn't know when food is coming. How can my pets? Yeah, that's the thing. Everybody's like, well, your pets know, your fish know when you're going to feed because you feed in the same schedule. No, no, no. I might fish one day, get it like in the morning, and then they might get it the next day, like like in the next night. So they don't, or they might get it twice in one day. Who knows? But they just know they're not going more than 24 hours of food, so they got plenty. So, but I also leave it a little bit on the ground because my fish like to eat off the substrate, believe it or not, which is really weird. But like most of my fish will, like even my bettas eat off the substrate. So I'll put enough for them to have a little to pick at on the substrate later. And it seems to work out okay, except for the ones where the snails are eating all the food.
Can we ask the chat a like a question and see
Yeah,
if
let's do it.
I guess we can't do the poll or whatever, but
Oh, I think that's
um
fun.
how many of you have used ICX alongside of Prime with no issue?
Okay, so I can do a poll. So hold on, how do you want me to do it? What question do you want me to ask?
I want to know who out there has used ICX with Prime as your water conditioner with no issue because it's sulfur based or whatever. Some things
Yeah.
I read say to wait an hour before you do it. Corey's only ever said it doesn't matter, but then I went and I got the Ultimate or whatever, which isn't sulfur based.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try using those together instead of the Prime, I think. I don't know. I'm just curious as to if anyone's ever used Prime in conjunction, like right away, like with ICX, and did they wait for some time in between and then use it and it was fine? Did they use it together and it's been fine together, even though it says that thing? But I don't know. I just want to know if anyone's experienced with that. I need to ask
Okay.
the hive mind.
I am doing the thing. And there we go. Create. There we go. Start and show. Okay, I think everybody. Oh, but I said yes, arms. I did it, but I was supposed to say yes, and how do I fix that? Oh shit! I fucked that up. June says yes. I use safe. Did not wait. She put it all in at the same time. If does it say on the thing not to use a dechlorinator or something?
I don't know. It's got really tiny print, and I
Oh,
just figured I'd just trust somebody. I don't know. I've
all
used it
right.
before. I think when I used it before, um, I used it with Ultimate instead of Prime, which is,
Uh,
I believe, Hikari brand. I don't know, but it's not sulfur based.
yeah. Robert says I've only used one or the other, and not both together. You mean one or the other, Prime and ICX separately, but you've never used them together? Okay. It looks like everybody's saying no. At least one of them said no.
Yeah, you gotta use them together though if you're doing a water change because it tells
Yeah.
you to do a water change every day. So I'm probably just gonna switch up my method here and maybe use just to be safe because it won't hurt. Use the non-sulfur base.
Well, I'll tell you my experience is I was worried about it myself, but I didn't see anything in the directions or the website that said it was had a problem with Prime or with any dechlorinator. So I went ahead and sorry, annoyance. I went ahead and used it together because, like you said, you do a water change, you do your dechlorinator, and then you add the ICX, you add the medication. And I've done that every time that I've used ICX. Granted, I've only used ICX like 3 times, I think. So I
Yeah,
can't
I've only
stand
done it
exactly.
once, and
Yeah,
I did it successfully. It worked for my coolie loaches.
yeah. So
But
I
I
think
think
it's
I
safe.
was using Hikari. I wasn't using the Prime.
Yeah. Well, I use Safe and Prime. Well, mostly Safe, so it's probably Safe that I use. But Safe is the same thing as Prime. It's just more concentrated because it's used for fawns and stuff. So it's the same like ingredients and everything. So, but yeah, I use that with along with the ICX when I've used the ICX, and I haven't had any problem. But it didn't say anywhere that I read that I can remember that said that it had a problem with using them. So June says only Safe she used. Okay, yeah, that's what I use too. But like I said, I believe they're the same ingredient. I've got a little bottle of Prime now that I've got little tiny tanks and stuff. So it's really hard to get like 2 grains of Safe to cover
Mm.
to cover the little tiny tanks I have. So yeah, I went ahead and got a bottle of Prime. But from what I understand, they're the same ingredients. One's just more concentrated than the other.
Right. I don't know. Maybe since I have the option, I'll just go the safe route and because I've been using the Prime or
Yeah,
whatever, and I just need to stay up on the routine because I missed the last dose.
yeah,
And they're not looking better. It's only today's day 3, and I missed yesterday treating them.
yeah.
But I
Well,
need to, I guess, I don't know. I got plenty of ICX, and I don't know. I think I might cut off the Marison and focus on the ICX first.
ICX is pretty universal. Like it does a lot
Yeah.
of shit. So
Hmm.
I mean, like I think you're simply a pretty safe bet with what we were talking about, what was going on uh, with
Well,
ICX helping.
it seems like the only symptom left to treat is the ick.
Yeah.
Um,
So there you go.
now, yeah, so I'm just gonna stop the Marison and treat the ick.
American's much more expensive than ICX anyway.
Hmm.
But yeah, yeah, for sure. Like I said though, if you've got options and you can go the safe route, that's probably what I would do because I would like wake up and cry my eyes out if I saw my tank of fish dead because I did something stupid and took a risk. You know what I mean? It would kill me.
Yeah,
Um,
I just feel like it's barely a risk. Like 99% of me is like, you've heard it was safe. You know, Corey said it was safe. Other people don't say anything about it, but I wonder if it's like there was a case out there, is why they printed it on there that it's not good with sulfa objects. Like they're trying to just like cover their ass legally in case something happens.
Right.
Because
Yeah, I
it
think
is
that's
on the
pretty
back
much.
of the bottle. I'm pretty sure that
Yeah,
they don't recommend using it with
on the bottom
prime
back of
or.
Big Hex.
I'm pretty sure. I know you can look it up on Google and it says that you shouldn't.
Yeah, but whatever it was that I read was on the actual container of medication where it said do not use with
Right.
the chlorinator that's based on sulfur or whatever it was that specific thing, which is Seek Prime and Seek Safe, is definitely fits that bill. And so I didn't use it, and I was lucky because I knew that my water didn't had very little to no chlorine, and then by the time there was any damage starting, the chlorine will have dissipated from the tank with the water change I was doing. So like I wasn't really running any risk with this little chlorine that was in the thing. So I went ahead and did it without using the dechlorinator. So I got lucky with that though. So I don't like exactly recommend that. She said it didn't specify safe. Can't spell dechlorinator. It didn't specify safe. It just needs dechlorinator. I think you'll be okay. Robert says just use the prime at a low dose and ick at a full dosage. Yeah, that makes sense. The minimum dosage of prime and the maximum or the normal dosage of Ikex. Yeah, I would give it like a few minutes after adding the prime just to give it a little breather. I don't know. That's just me though. Does that make you feel any better, Melly Mel? Did you mute yourself again?
Nope. Did you?
You're getting sleepy.
Just a little, but I can't do that. I can't do that. Stop boring me to sleep. Shirley,
Oh,
it's all your fault.
what you? Oh, you're an asshole. I love you, but you're an asshole. I need some coffee. Do you need some coffee?
I do. Coffee sounds amazing.
Oh my god, I think that's what I'll do next. I think that's my next stop from here. And well, I
Mm.
can't do it right now because I'm like busy and yeah, I'm
Never too busy for coffee.
no. I'm too busy at this moment to make coffee. So I just have to wait
Ah.
until either I can yell at my child to make coffee or until I can
Mm.
holy shit! There he
They heard
is!
us.
They'll never take me alive!